Hey, hey. Everyone's entitled to one good scare. Everyone's
Happy
entitled to
Friday.
one good stream. Happy Friday,
Yeah,
everybody.
indeed.
It's going to be a fun night reliving these two movies. It's a sad occasion as we lost the great Charles Cyphers, Sheriff Brackett. But you know what? We're here celebrating with a back-to-back, probably two of his best ones. I mean, although he was good in Major League.
Yeah, like he doesn't have too big of a role in
And we'll
Escape from New York. You know, it's like what, 2 lines?
yeah, it was very fast in Escape from New York, and you know he was memorable in Assault on Precinct 13, albeit you know he was quick in the beginning as well.
Yeah, his
But I
was
think
a bit
these
more
probably his two
significant.
standouts.
Yeah.
Yeah. But let's see who is hanging out with us tonight to celebrate the late great Charles Cyphers. Stefan, I think Stefan just left. He was popping in saying what's going on. Seeing comedian Tom Green in Winnipeg tomorrow night. Oh, Tom Green's touring. He's doing stand-up. Wow. What else is here?
Really?
Oh, Eric M's in the house. What's going on, Eric M?
Well, you saw Weird Al was at Steel City Con. That was this weekend.
Oh, was he there?
Yeah.
Mark Jones, what's going on, Mark? I gotta go check out Weird Al one of these days. Oh, there he is. What's up, Colin?
Hey, Colin.
Yep, in honor of the late great Chuck Cyphers.
What do you think?
Colin's off tonight, so he was looking forward to hanging out.
Yeah. What do you think Shudder pays for Halloween, having it permanently? It seems, right? It's kind of wild, right?
I don't know. It's a good question. Yeah, because they have them all. Do they have H2 on there? I don't remember.
It's just
I don't
Halloween.
think they have 2 and 3 because of the Universal.
And 5. Yeah, they have the Trankus ones.
The Trankus ones, yeah, because I didn't think they had the 2 and 3 because of Universal.
Oh, and they got Body Double too. How about that?
Body Double. It's funny. I've been on a kick, like I said, where I've been watching all these old Siskel and Ebert reviews on YouTube, and it was the one with the review Body Double was on today.
Oh, did they like it? I couldn't remember. I am here finally.
Ebert did. Siskel didn't.
Yeah, Siskel was always the one that didn't really agree with me as much.
It's gonna be light out by the time we're done with the stream for Colin. It's 2:18.
It will be, won't it?
And Mark, Mark, where do you live? You've talked to him plenty of times. Where are you located? You on the other side of the pond too? All right. Well, it's going to be late for these gentlemen, so let's get it started.
Let's get it started.
So I'm watching it on I thought I have it up on Drive. OG. Okay. Yeah, we're going to start with Halloween first. And I'm watching on a thumb drive. Everybody throw in the chat where they're watching. You're watching on Shudder. You're watching it streaming somewhere. You're watching it on one of the 8 trillion versions of it on DVD. Or maybe you're watching it on VHS.
And I think
Maybe
Pat
watching
and
on
I
beta.
talked. Pat and I
Watching on
talked
Laserdisc.
about it. Ooh, Laserdisc. How about that too? I think Pat, when we watched it around Halloween time, I think we got to do the TV version around Halloween time now. I think we talked about that. The TV scenes.
We should, yeah. We think we're talking about the TV version of 1 and 2.
Oh yeah, 2 as well. Yeah.
Yeah, we could do a double feature of both of them. We could do that. Hey, what's up? Ryan Underwood is what's going on?
How you doing, bud? Yeah, Joe.
Yeah.
We knew Joe wasn't going to make it.
Yep, I was about to. Yep, he's what is it? Is it Frightmare weekend? Texas Frightmare? It's the Houston Horror Fest.
Yes. Remember, he was going to go talk to Tommy Lee Wallace.
That's right.
Hope you ask him about the oatmeal at age 45.
Yeah, see if he finally got his oatmeal, or ask him how the delivery of oatmeal is at the hotel he's staying at in Houston. If it's better than it was at age 45.
What do you think of this shirt, Pat? The rematch of the century. How about that?
Look at that.
One? Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, the rematch of the century.
I like it a lot. Let's get this started, though, everybody. Well, I have it queued up. You all set, Brady?
Yeah, I've got it ready to go, bud.
All right, so let's do play. 1, 2, 3, and play on Halloween.
Play.
Hey, John, what's going on? This is cool. A double feature, kind of like a drive-in show back in the right?
You know, it's amazing. I think we talked about it on the previous watch-alongs. Just I never caught until HD, like the glowing titles. How they kind of went from orange, yellow.
Right.
Did you notice that until later on?
Darker and fade.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't notice it on VHS, but yeah, I definitely noticed it on DVD. So Maggie, she's going to Steel City Con tomorrow. Nice. She's booked to meet Martin Cove. Very cool.
Oh, yes.
That's awesome. I got to get to Steel City Con one of these days.
Yeah, they have a preview of December, and so far December is not like, it's like December almost looks like what Chicago Fan Expo is going to be here next week.
Very interesting.
I got to tell you, I think I might have to go to Salt Lake City more than ever now, Pat. They added Danny Glover, so I could get a dual picture with Mel Gibson and Danny Glover. How awesome would that be?
Oh, nice.
I'm like, fuck, I got to do it. Danny Glover was at Flashback one year. It was kind of weird. Didn't expect to see him at Flashback.
He's got to be up there now, right?
Yeah, he's got to be 80. Charles Bernstein.
Cool Lusby. Whatever happened to Cool Lusby?
That's a great name.
That's an awesome name. I always remember, what was it? Parenthood. Right? Parenthood, the one with John, not with Steve Martin. With the one brother,
yeah.
The brother's like, is a troublemaker. He's always involved in gambling, and he comes home with the son, and the son's name is Cool.
Cool. We miss Barry Bernardi.
That's cool. That's cool. Yes. What? No, I just said I said it was cool. What? Yes. What?
So if they end up adding any more first timers at age 50, Pat, I'm gonna have to break open the poster out of the frame and get it signed.
Who are they going to add? I mean, we're losing people. That's why we're here tonight.
Like
we're going to be losing
Barry
people.
Bernardi and like some of these other assistant people, small people.
I want Cool Lusby. If Cool Lusby's still kicking, I don't know.
I thought Win, the guy that played Win,
was all the wires hanging out of the window.
Look at that shit. Can you believe that?
There's Sandy Johnson.
Yep. Now, what's his name here? Daryl Kyle, right? I think that's his name. Yeah, he get into the convention thing as much. So I think he did like 2 or 3 conventions. And that was it.
You don't understand why. Make a couple of bucks. Look, there's all the wires.
Now, I'm sure we talked about. Were you surprised? Like,
I should get all my goose and gas paper out. I don't know where it is.
Doesn't the on screen make that house bigger than it actually is, though? You had to admit that, right? It's not as big.
Oh,
of a house
yeah.
as
I
you
mean,
think.
it looks so much bigger on screen. For
It
those that have
doesn't go
never
that
been
far
there,
back. It's
and
not
I
deep.
finally made it there. It's so much smaller. Yeah, it is very small house.
You know, Kyle, I'm glad you got that pumpkin too, man, because everybody's going gung ho about those, man.
I stopped at a Spirit on the way home
Hey, bud.
that just opened up to see if there was anything interesting, and they had 2 of them sitting on the shelf. I was shocked. There were 2 still sitting there. They must have just opened. Hey, what's up, Matt? Matt says, I don't even need to watch along. Halloween is playing 24/7 behind my eyelids.
That's right, Matt.
It's true. I don't even have. I have the volume on in my headphones. I don't even need the volume on. Only thing I would love to have gotten inside the house, but unfortunately we didn't get inside. Get a picture in the famous stairs. Has anybody ever been to the Myers South, North Carolina? I've been seeing them. I've been wanting to make a pilgrimage down there for the longest time. Go see was it Kenny Caperton? Hey, Slasher Fred's here. What's up, man? In the original Halloween, the way that John Carpenter sets up the opening sequence, which shows Michael from his point of view spying on his older sister and her lover making love assist. It's great because when I did my why, I think when I talked about this, when I did my why is Halloween so good, going into this blindly, what's great about this is you don't know anything about it. If you go in not knowing anything, you're just basically seeing what you think is a killer stalking and coming around, and you just think it's like there's that suspense because it's like, oh shit, what's going to happen? And then here she is. He sees this beautiful naked girl, and he's going to kill her. And then what happens? The reveal is it's there he is. The reveal is that's a little boy. Shocking. Still remember when I first saw this. I was like, holy shit. Because you figure, yeah, I saw this in Ice Knockers. Shout out to Sandy Johnson. So I saw this in 1980. So 1980, I was 8 years old. So Michael would have been 6, so I would have been 2 years older. So it was because back then you didn't think about shit like they do nowadays, where kids shoot people and shoot schools and shit. None of that stuff was happening. So never in a million years it was a shocking thing to see a kid killer like that. Colin says, Sandy Johnson wrote on your Facebook post today of Aphrodite. She loves her, always asking me about her and sending her virtual hugs. Oh, that's awesome. Nice. Yeah, I met her. Shit, when did I meet her? I want to say about 6 or 7 years ago at a con. And she was super nice. Oh, yeah, he's got his office in Judith's bedroom. That's right. Who was telling the story about how he, like people were there taking pictures and he was in the window with a Myers mask on? Where did I hear that, Matt? Was that from Tony? Or was that Sean Clark talking about it? That like if he's in there and he sees people taking pictures, he'll put the mask on and put it in and look out the window. Who was telling us that? Imagine that, having your office in Judith's bedroom. Oh my God, I'd never leave. I'd have to work from home. Or just have an office in that house. Or just have that house. Have to go there with a bag full of money if I ever hit the lottery and be like, okay, I'm buying it. Everybody out. Why? Because I have to have it. Oh, there's a late great Donald Pleasance. See, this is a site we didn't get to. Where's the Smiths Grove entrance? Because I remember I think it was an issue with getting the buses up there. Oh, maybe it was from Lido. I forget who it was. I remember hearing the story, and I'm like, that's hysterical. I love to see somebody's picture with taking an innocent picture in front of the Myers house, and then you look at the back window, and you're like, what the hell is that? Maybe Brady remembers.
Sorry about that. What's happening?
I'll see. When he gets back.
I'm here.
Do you remember this? Who was telling us the story about Michael Dougherty has his office is in Judith's bedroom, and if he sees people taking pictures and he's in the office, he'll put Myers mask on and look out the window. Was that Lido?
That was Jeremy. That's Jeremy Moorhead's friend. Remember, we had Jeremy Moorhead. We were talking about the Myers house.
It was Jeremy Moorhead. I could not remember who was. That's it. I'm like, I remember the story, but I just could not remember who.
You're gonna want to do the thing, or the thing. Did you see the thing revisited, or the documentary where you could have your name in the credits? Did you see that?
No, I didn't see it. Where was that?
You know, the documentary he's a part of. Oh, I should re-forward it.
Oh, was that the thing where he asked us to?
Not right now.
Remember he asked us to record a video?
No,
I
think
Carpenter?
that's something separate. I bet that's a separate Carpenter thing. I'm kind of curious about that. No, this is that new documentary, The Thing Expanded. I know Collins posted something about it, but that's the one Jeremy's working on. Go on.
I was just about to say that, Colin, because that is the law. Go on.
I'm laughing because a week ago around this time is when I had Nancy Stevens sign my other poster. That's kind of funny.
Oh, nice. Within a week. So you've been to this site, right? Did they go to this site? Did they go to this site?
No, because that's up in the Hollywood Hills, and taking the buses up there.
I remember
kind of a pain in the butt. That
I'm saying the buses were tough up there. Yeah.
My wife and I went up there spring break.
I didn't know if
before age 45. We found it by accident, and then I asked Sean, and Sean's like, "That's it, dude." I was like, "Really? Wow, found it by accident."
Look at that, Colin. This is his second time watching it this week. I can only imagine how many times I've watched this.
I don't.
You figure I first saw it in 1980.
Wish I had $1 for every time I had.
Yeah, and man, well, you figure I didn't really start watching it too much until basically I dubbed the copy from the video store in the 80s.
Ironically,
that's how I got my first copy. Because remember, videotapes back then weren't cheap.
Yeah, media, good old media, right?
Yeah.
Well, we're coming up to the season, close to it, right? So I figured you're wearing a Walmart thing.
Coming fast. Halloween will be here before we know it.
Why don't I put on this Walmart shirt that I just got today? I felt like getting this Friday the 13th one. So
nice. And we were at this establishing shot. I'm at the establishing shot. I did see that one there. Yeah. I'm like, oh, if I buy any more shirts, I'll get killed.
We took it low to the ground, remember? Like a handful of us nerds were doing.
Yeah, so if anybody hasn't seen my Horror's Hollow Ground video, go watch it. I got the video of it. And of course, some jackass is standing right there. We're like, come on, get out of the way. Like, you see somebody taking pictures. He's like standing there.
Well, I hope the new owners of the store.
And we were there too. The house looks just the same, just painted like, it looks like a gray color.
It's darker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I hope those new owners are as cool as
it's like a darker gray color, but everything
cool as the original owner, previous owners. But yeah,
I hope they don't do anything to alter it, but
thank you,
so it looks the same.
Now we know Mr. Strode passed away. He's no longer with us.
Right. Let's see. I said there was also that moment. And I think it was Halloween episode of Movies That Made Us where Nick Castle walked out of the house while a fan dressed as Michael was taking a picture. Oh, maybe. I've never seen that. I've only seen it once, though.
I see this in the theater.
There's a Halloween the scene where Michael appears at the... Oh, maybe. What was that?
No, I was going to say my brother and I always see it every year in the theater. We always try to get seats where nobody's going to sit near us, but everybody wants to see this. Palm tree.
Yep, there's the palm tree.
But because we always want to sit further away so we could talk louder, point out stupid errors, or start throwing dialogue out there, like the nerds we are.
No, because that's his job. And there it is, in all its glory.
Hey, now,
and if you look at a lot of the houses right there, you can see why they tore them all down.
Now, Matt, you live out there. Do you go out there? Do you go out to the Pasadena area just to go visit regularly? Or I'm just curious. Somebody out there that's a fan like him, I would assume I would be probably to go visit it regularly. I'm just silly like that. But I'm curious.
God. I'd be there all the time. They'd have a restraining order against me.
Now, ironically,
shot of the patients in the White Hospital gowns. I'm saying the doctors always creeped me out as a kid. Oh yeah, definitely.
Now, what's funny is Lori's technically
inferior franchise shirt.
Lori's technically walking towards the hardware store.
She's walking towards where it is now.
Yeah, across the street on the left.
She's walking towards the hardware store, and she's exactly. It's nice when you go out there. Now you can put all the pieces together when you watch it on film.
Yep.
Oh no.
Did you ever get the understanding
Dr. Loomis is apparently handicapped?
Why they showed, like, there's the famous publicity shot right there where Michael's pointing like this or Nick's pointing like this. Isn't that weird that they use that as like a promotional picture? Because that's obviously a behind the scenes shot, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird how they use a lot of behind the scenes stuff as promotional stuff.
Yeah.
Now, where is this? Have you ever been to this site? Where they came out of?
No, I haven't. I forgot. I would have to go back and hear Sean talk about it. He knows where it's at. I don't. Now we all know this is where
fate.
Yeah, these windows where he's out at, as we know, that's where Tommy walks past after the pumpkin thing, where Michael's in the car right after him. You see these windows from the outside.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they repurposed everything. And right behind him is the Elrod house, right? Because right across the street from the Elrod house is, like sort of in the vicinity. It's not the exact house. It's right over there.
Elrod's house is behind, near that alley right there, near the art gallery. Remember, back towards that way behind the Myers house.
Because I remember when we looked across the street and we were looking at the exact. I remember. I thought right across from the Elrod house was the location of where it used to be.
Was it one of the houses? No,
Matt probably knows.
Elrod's right behind. I thought it was right behind the Myers house.
I don't remember.
The one house, is it the girl's? What's the girl's name at the beginning that gets killed in the house on her own on the phone? Ellen, right?
Alice.
That house, isn't that the house that's by the bar? Or maybe I got that wrong.
Remember, that's by the bar. You're absolutely right. Because we walked down that back road. It's on this, it's basically like, you would think it's on like a nice tree-lined street, but it's behind all those stores. Remember, we went to that little back road, and then we went to an alley and then we went to.
We went there during the day, and then we were there at night.
Remember?
Yeah, we did both.
Yeah, at night it was cool. It was creepy as hell at night.
Now, I was happy to see Brett LePage. Talking to Brett LePage, I was happy that he really enjoyed himself at age 45. That was cool.
Oh, he was great. He was just blown away.
Did you get his autograph? I didn't know if you went to go meet him.
Oh, Mopar's in the house. What's up, man?
Hey, Mopar.
No, I definitely did. I went over there. Remember, I went to get ones that I knew were going to be difficult. Or I got him. John Michael Graham evaded me for years at cons, so I got him. I got PJ Souls, Nancy Loomis. I think those are the only 4 I got, because all the other ones I'd seen multiple times. Fun fact: the junior school in this film is where Tommy goes. the student, I can't even speak tonight, goes is the real life school where Cundy's kids went to school in Pasadena. Oh, really? So Dean Cundy lived in Pasadena. I didn't know that.
I thought he still does, or does he not?
Oh, so you're in Scotland. Okay. Nice. I probably still does. Matt says he doesn't go there as often as you think, but Pasadena is a bit of a trip. But I do make a point to drive by the house in Hollywood whenever I'm in the area. Oh, I definitely would, man. Like I said, forget it. It'd be like they'd have to get us a restraining order against me.
Mm-hmm. Another trip here. Hold on a second. Got to get some mosquito stuff. It's getting bitten out here. I don't know if you got the cold front. It's only like 60-something degrees here. It's awesome.
No, that's why I have a hoodie on. It was actually chilly out after we had the downpours. Okay, see, I was right. Yeah, so the Elrod house is across the street from where the Myers house was, because I remember when I filmed it, and if you go back and watch the video, I remember we were in front of the Elrod house, and Sean was talking to the people on the front porch that own it, and I turned and took a video of it. I said, and that's the location of where the Myers house once stood.
It's got to be a couple of houses to
so basically where he's standing.
Yeah,
I don't think it's directly across from where we just saw Michael. It's
a couple houses left to Sugarman Gallery.
Oh no,
right?
No, I'm getting Sugarman Gallery. Yeah, I gotta go. See, there's an excuse to go out there and so I can learn the geography better.
I think we're gonna have even more time in 4 years or whatever. Well, it's gonna be 4 years here soon. So. And we saw a Phelps garage truck at the hospital.
Oh God, yeah, remember that the Phelps truck? I'm like, that's pretty cool. Do you think Brackett is the sheriff in the franchise? I'm not sure. What do you mean? Help me.
The best of the.
Oh, so he lived about 6 blocks away from that school. That's cool as hell. Pasadena's nice. It's a nice town. It's definitely. I enjoyed it. Totally unaffordable, I'm sure. And we walked this corner. We walked the walk that they were doing. That was awesome. Everything still looks the same. You totally never showed. Very nice streets. Like there's a town called Leonia in northern New Jersey where I went to high school that reminds me so much of this town, like with the tree-lined streets and everything. Fun fact, these kids are that one I knew, but I didn't know they lived in the area. When Loomis meets Bragg for the first time and he's unaware that Michael is right behind him, it's such a very creepy scene. Yes. Oh, okay, gotcha, James. Do you think Brackett is the best sheriff in the franchise? I meant, that's tough because I really like. I don't know. Hey, isn't that Devon Graham? I like. I do like Ben Meeker, and I thought that Brad Dourif did a hell of a job in the remakes. He really did. I mean, I have to go more towards nostalgia and probably say Brackett just for nostalgia reasons. Yeah, but Meeker is awesome. I would like to have seen more of him. We were right at this spot. And it's funny, these streets are not small, but they appear so much larger on TV, in the movies. When you're walking, you're like, wow, it looks so much bigger when you're in a movie. Yeah, come on. Bob and I have been planning on it all week. We want to get laid. I mean, who the hell goes to like a kid's babysitting, somebody who's babysitting a kid and use their house to go bang? I don't know. Maybe it's a 70s thing. I don't know. But we did this walk. We walked the walk. And if I remember correctly, once we walked, wasn't this down like if you kept walking down this road, it was near the Liar house? was in One Direction too. I'm trying to remember now. And the Myers house from the zombie movies. And then you get to see Annie's house. We walked past Annie's house that she'll be walking to in a second. As Lori looks at the shed, at the hedge. And Linda's house right there is actually not Linda's house. The house next to Linda's house is the house from Mama's Family. For those of you who remember the show with the hell was her name from the Carol Burnett show. The house that's right there is from Mama's house. Only the exterior of it. Vicki Lawrence. I couldn't think of what it was. Vicki Lawrence. Yes, the house directly next to next to Linda's house, rather. Well, we just saw Carpenter Smoke pass by. So we're at the hedge. Those that's joining us, we are at the hedge. Let's see, Matt says, why is my computer moving so slow tonight? Brackett is underrated, though. He immediately listens and humors Loomis just in the chance that you're right. He proposes notifying news channel, but Loomis says not. It's true. Yeah, he does try to think ahead. Yeah, so as you look over the hedge and see that house, then you see the neighbor pop his head up to what because the two people are watching them film. That's the house, the exterior for Mama's Family. Colin says, one day I will walk these streets, age 50. Yes. You got to do it, man. We'll be there. We'll definitely be there. As long as I'm still breathing, I'm there. Up, and here we are. We're bumping it. She just bumped it to Charles Cyphers. I guess I was entitled to one good scare, huh? And if you notice, if a lot of people don't notice, as he's walking away, he's smoking a pipe. I've seen people say, like, I never noticed that till just like not that long ago. It's like, yep, he's smoking a pipe. Let's see. Only issue that Matt had with Brackett was that he goes home in H2. You're the sheriff of a small town. Your daughter's been murdered by a killer who's still on the loose. Missed up. Yeah, I did mention that when I did my thing. I was like, you would have thought, oh, we were right by this house with the trick-or-treaters. You would have thought he would have lost his shit. Sort of like the Brackett in the zombie remake with Brad Dourif, because it's like, well, obviously you never see the mother in the zombie film, so you assume she's either dead or just not in the picture. So you didn't have to go home. But yeah, you'd think you'd be held belt like this. Just kill my daughter. I mean, yeah, I'll call somebody go home and comfort my wife because she's going to find out. But let's go get this son of a bitch. And there he is.
Damn it! I missed John Carpenter's
Mr. Riddle.
cigarette.
We just saw Mr. Riddle.
Missed John Carpenter's cigarette.
And you missed Mr. Riddle.
Oh.
Yes, you did. So there's the hat that appears in 2018 and the Raggedy Ann doll, which appears in Resurrection and 2018.
Colin asked, I'm sure you answered. I took one off in 2003 when I was first there. Thing just broke apart after. I probably should have put it in like a bag or something.
I honestly didn't even think of that. And the same thing probably just would have got destroyed. But no, I didn't even think of that. I didn't see anybody else doing it. Maybe I missed it. I mean, I did get my piece of the Doyle house, which is over there. That I did get.
So did I, little piece. Some guy had a whole bunch of bricks at Flashback Weekend. He was selling them in a case. Like he put it in a nice, like glass, whatever you call it, shadow box with the Halloween 3 stuff.
Well, yeah. I saw somebody selling them online. Yeah. So somebody must have really went in there and just took a shit ton out of the dumpster and saw an opportunity to make money.
Thanks, Matt. Thanks for jumping on, bud.
Just like the bricks. Have a good one.
Yeah, I didn't get to see Matt last week. We were going to try to meet up when he was in town.
Oh, what did I miss there? Oh, you didn't get to see him?
No.
In H4, the first thing Loomis says is call it the local TV station. He learned from his mistake at Alan McElroy in H4 Rock. Yeah, exactly. Let everybody know. Oh, and there it is. The corner stoop that we got to sit on.
Yeah, I hope those new owners, though. I'm curious to see
how very cool. I hope. Yeah, I hope they're cool with everybody. I mean, shit. That would really suck.
Yeah, one of my favorite pictures with my wife and kids at that corner. Thought it was just so cool to do that. My kids have no idea what the hell they're doing. They just looked at the pictures.
Will you guys buy a brick? I don't know. I thought about that, buying one of the bricks from the factory from H3.
I don't know. It's weird. Like,
really
remember
I bought it myself.
I think Pat knows. I bought a brick from Mighty Mix Gym from Rocky because they took all the bricks down. They were redoing the whole building. After I got it, I'm like, okay, I guess. It needs more if we get it, I think, is kind of where I'm getting at. I don't know if you feel that way.
Right. That's the reason I took it, because I did it. It was nice to get it myself. And here we are. We were at this cemetery. It's the what the hell was it called? Something Pioneer Cemetery. And it's much better kept now, because if you look, everything's overgrown in the movie. It looks like people haven't mowed the lawn in like months.
I just, this is right around the
Loomis
time.
And say, why did you interrupt him?
When we got to the cemetery,
I want to hear about Charlie Bowles.
Right around the time the Ice Nine Kills singer was starting to talk to us like we knew him. We did it. I'm like, hey, how you doing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He was just hanging. He was having a blast.
Nice guy. Real laid back guy.
Slasher Fred says, in the cable version, when Loomis inspects Michael's cell and sees the word sister written in blood, makes me wonder if they were originally going to use the twist that Michael and Laurie. Well, that's because they filmed it at the same time they were filming Halloween 2.
If anybody in the chat and anybody that watches this afterwards, if they're planning to go to the next Halloween convention, which could be the last one, I do recommend doing the tours. It's just, I don't know if I'd do another one again on my own. Or Pat, right? You did one. One was enough, right? Now you know what to do. We could go find the places ourselves.
Yeah, that was a lot of walking, dude. Holy shit.
That's probably why we did so well. We burned off a decent amount of calories that day.
Has Sean ever tracked their route of what they're driving right now, where they're driving in the streets?
Well, we just know it's hilarious because it's dark out of nowhere.
Yeah. And it's funny because I think somebody had mentioned that. I've always noticed that too, because it's like, remember in the novelization, it explains it better. It says that they were driving around for a while before they went to babysit. They were driving around to see who was hanging out in town. Here, they're just driving around, then boom, it's dark.
And probably that's a running time thing here.
Yeah. And we were here too. We were. Well, the hardware store, wasn't it? That's where we went to take. Isn't this where we went to take a leak?
Diagonally from this.
That was the diagonal one.
It was on the right-hand side from where they just turned. Yeah, didn't you and I buy something there?
Was it because yeah, because we had to use the bathroom, so we sat and we had like I don't know, some pastry or some shit. And said,
Myers house.
I said, aren't you going to be late?
Here, I'm going to do it this way from the camera. Myers house, hardware store. This is where the bakery was. Across the street from Myers house from right here. Hardware store right here.
Okay, it was diagonal from it. Right. Okay, so for those who have never been there, right over Sheriff Brackett's shoulder right now is where the Myers house is. Actually, right between the two of them right now is where it is. Over Donald Pleasant's shoulders on the other side of the gate for the train tracks.
Yeah, Eric, you go to the Fog Church, and you get to go to the famous bar too. God, I would have loved to have spent more time in there. That was just kind of cool. We did good in there though.
We did good. That it's funny. Remember the one little I guess it was one of the shorts that somebody had on YouTube where they focused in on that scene, and you could see Nick as Michael, like looking both ways before he drove. It looks so weird seeing Myers be conscious of driving properly.
HD.
Because if you focus in, you see Nick going like, making sure it's clear. It just looks so weird.
Freaking HD, isn't that something?
And for those who've never, well, I don't know, is the guy? You can ask Dick Baxter. I have to go Ben Tramer. The guy that has the station wagon, for those that have never seen the guy that actually has the original station wagon, he's on the hunt for this Monte Carlo, and he said he had a line on it. I haven't seen that thing advertised in a while. Have you? The station wagon?
No.
The guy just got the Meyer station wagon.
I'm surprised
it was all over the place for about a year, and I haven't seen it.
Oh, they couldn't get it into H45, right? I think that was the ordeal, right?
Remember when we talked to Sean and it was brought up? Sean said it would logistically it would have cost a fortune because they weren't going to drive it. You'd have to have it trailered out there.
Yep.
So trailering it there and back, because I guess he's on the East Coast here. It wasn't economically viable to do it.
Yeah. See, when you're filming something in Panavision and anamorphic widescreen here, it just makes these streets so much wider. And you go there and you're like, oh, geez, that's not too bad.
Right. Seriously. So later on, when Michael's coming out from the Wallace house and walking across the street, if you saw how close it was, he would have killed her 10 times over. It was such a short walk. It really is. And this tree he's standing behind, like if you see where the tree is, and the tree's a lot bigger now. It's much bigger now, but than it is here. How did they not see somebody standing there in a mask? Because it is like right next to the house. There's not seeing anybody standing behind it. Like the way Carpenter shot it. The way Carpenter shot it, it looked so vast, like he could really be hidden. But when I remember when I got out there and I saw the tree, I'm like, how could you have not seen a guy standing behind a tree? Because it's so close to the house.
It's insane. And here's our Mr. Bracket.
Chat. Eric M says, I'm going to H50. I'm skipping the tour. Let's go to the key spot, Myers House, Fog Church, etc. Yeah, you can do it all on your own. Joe did it. The Darren and Frank did it on their own too. But the thing is, you do get to see a lot more if you do the tour. So if it's the first time you've been there, and this might be the last time, this probably is the last time Sean's going to do it. It's worth seeing. It's worth taking. It's worth doing.
Yeah. Pat and I thought we almost lost we almost missed the bus. We were there.
Oh, yeah, we're going to call an Uber. That's because I stood behind because I wanted a T-shirt from the bar, from the H3 bar, from the Buccaneer.
Oh God, yeah.
You got hungry.
You got horny.
You got honey. This isn't a man.
But that's the other thing when
the best Loomisisms.
When we're talking about Charles Cyphers, he has the most amount of dialogue with Donald Pleasance in the whole movie.
Yeah,
nobody has more dialogue with him than Cyphers. So this has got to be a significant role for him. His big role.
Yeah, because nobody was with Loomis. Loomis is basically with Jamie Lee Curtis for all of 5 minutes at the end of the film.
More fancy talk.
Yeah, more fancy talk. Slash Fred says in Halloween 2, Dana Carvey has a small role, which is amazing because in the 1990s he would later appear with another Michael Myers on their sketch. Yep, and Wayne's World. Yep.
What the hell is going on here?
Oh, so you've been out there, Eric. So you had to skip the bar. Your son was only 13. Oh, it's going to be at Silver Screen, the station wagon. Oh, nice. Yeah, because it was at what did I see that? I saw it at Monster Mania, and then I hadn't seen it since. They got hungry. This the best like monologue ever.
Yes. Another thing we repeat in the theater nonstop.
The blackest eyes.
When I
the devil's eyes.
it was on this guy. I'm thinking about it because I was talking to my parents about this. When it was on AMC, like 2 or 3 years ago, when I was up at their place, this part came on. So my brother and I just started throwing lines out. My mom was like, "You two have absolute problems. You have a bunch of problems."
Nice.
No.
Yeah, that's another it's another goof and gaff right there. How Loomis did not see the station wagon sooner when he's standing outside the Myers house later. Yeah, how he just all of a sudden turns and sees it. Now in the novelization, he sees the station wagon is a couple of blocks away, so he's walking. Remember how he's walking later on in the film after he sees the station wagon? In the novelization, he's walking for a little bit and then he sees it. Why they did this in the film? I mean, like I said, the novelization was done after the fact anyway, but the things that I guess the Curtis Richards sort of ironed out some of the issues you saw in the actual film, believe it or not. Tarantula Man.
Neutron Man. Having my first drink, Pat, right now. It's been a while.
Yeah, me too. I stopped, got my growler filled. I got the peanut butter stout from Log Tavern.
The porter, right? And my Daisy Cutter. That's a collaboration with Sierra Nevada. Sierra Nevada is good shit. I think you like Sierra Nevada.
It's good stuff. Oh, there's Lester. Lester's going to go soon too. Could you see Christopher Lee as Loomis? I could see it. I mean, we're so trained because of of how great Donald Pleasance is.
How it went.
What we've grown up with, but yeah, I think it would have been okay. Maybe not as iconic, but it would have been pretty cool. Christopher Lee, I could definitely see him in this role.
Pat knows I have a hard-on for Paul Giamatti playing Dr. Loomis.
Peter Cushing, not so much. Definitely more Christopher Lee. What's that?
No, you know I have a hard-on for Paul Giamatti taking on Dr. Loomis, taking on the role. For some reason, I think he can just throw those.
That would be interesting.
Yeah. He could throw that dialogue out there.
I think it'd be good. Wow, where have you been? I haven't seen you in quite some time. Joseph the Horror Guy.
Oh my God, Joseph!
How you been, man?
Is Ryan in the chat? Joseph, hope you're doing well, man.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody hit that like button. Let's get those likes up. It's been a minute since we've seen you. Hope you're doing all right.
Yeah, hope you're doing well, man. God bless.
Then there's this scene here. There's a whole big misconception because of the way that documentary was done. Everybody was thinking Deborah Hill was standing out there, and it wasn't her. Nice, Ryan. See, I would love to have walked to the back of the Wallace house to see if it still looks the same with these double doors and everything. Oh, but wait a second. The interiors of the Wallace house, the interiors of the house were different. Remember, the interiors were shot in the house next to the Doyle house.
Yes, that's correct.
So the back of the house, your mayor is probably not the back of the actual. Right. Yeah. For those that don't know, the house. If you look at the Doyle house, the house. If you look at the front of the Doyle house, the house directly to the left is the interior. Is the house that they use for the interiors for the Wallace house. So right now, if you're looking at her in the kitchen and you're looking at the back, it wouldn't be the back of the Wallace house.
You know, Pat, I don't know. Maybe this just grew on me a little bit, like literally. Like when I was younger, Nancy Loomis has really grown on me as being attracted to her. Maybe it's because of her personality, as Annie's personality in the movie. Yeah, I'm starting to dig her a lot more as I get older, this character.
As you get older, yeah. I was definitely cute, sassy, sexy. She's got a nice can.
Hey, Joseph, the horror guy. Have you seen any good horror movies recently? Just curious if there's anything that sticks out. Wanted to go see Cuckoo or whatever that was. This came out.
Yeah, we were wondering what happened to you. I hope everything's going all right. We
yes.
So you kind of disappeared there for a bit. I would love to see the Irish actor from Dog Soldiers and Last Voyage of Demeter playing Loomis. He would be great. His name escapes me at the moment. I didn't see. I still haven't watched Last Voyage of Demeter.
I know who he's talking about. I can see his picture in my head here. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, my battery's almost dead.
But the interiors for the Doyle house were shot in the Doyle house, correct?
Those weren't. I don't think those were in the Doyle house either. Those were in another house. I thought it's not the same door. Remember, it opens the opposite way. Remember in the Doyle house, they always talk about how the door opens.
It opens it the opposite way. Yeah. So. Yeah. So that's what I was thinking. I'm like, I don't remember Sean saying where the interiors of the Doyle house were. I mean, we know from the interior of the Strode house the interior of the Strode house is actually the interior of the Elm Street house, correct?
Remember that came out. The Strode house, yes.
Yeah. And for those that don't know, the Elm Street house is basically right around the corner. Joe says, I deleted my YouTube channel, but I'm going to keep doing it. Oh, good. Good for you, man. Do what makes you happy.
Damn Skippy.
Oh, I got to refill my thing here. This. I've never seen this as a kid. This was hard to see, like when she's in this laundry shed, that when that door opens and you see the silhouette of Myers. As a kid, man, that scared the shit out of me. It really did.
Yeah.
And did Sean say where this is? Like this little laundry place is? He said where it actually was. I can't remember where. Brett, I know. Contain yourself. I know.
The missus is outside.
Ryan's containing himself too. Yep, go do it. Oh, so the scene where Lindsay is sitting on the couch, if you notice off to the left, you see a crew member ducked down. And this too, like when you see in the back, you see Michael just moving back and forth. Oh God, as a kid, this scared the shit out of me when I first saw it. Love it. Yeah, I wonder if those are all Kenmore appliances. Avocado green too. For those that don't remember, everything in the 70s was it Harvest Yellow and Avocado Green? All their appliances, if I remember correctly. My parents' kitchen was Harvest Yellow. Joseph says, first time going to a horror convention in October for Scarefest in Lexington, Kentucky. Nice. You get to see Danielle Harris. Well, she's pretty much at every con, so you'll be able to catch her. Those yellow knee socks and clogs are a turnoff. Major jilting for Colin. I don't know though. When she's stuck in the window here, she does have a nice little can. I don't know. Just something about her. Maybe her sassiness that she's find her sexy as I'm getting older. And Lord knows that for those that watch the trilogy and the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Kyle Richards grew up to be beautiful, and her sister too. Oh, sorry. Oh, no, I got a back scratcher because my back's itchy. I'm peeling from when I got burnt last week on the beach. Yeah, Booger Green. Yeah, that it's the Harvest Gold, and it was the hell was it? Avocado Green. My aunt, my Italian aunts had all the avocado green stuff. And it's funny, like if you see Nancy Loomis talking, you see to the right the fake brick. That was a big thing in the 70s too, because my parents had that in their kitchen too, the fake brick. Oh, look at that. Brilliant shot. He's standing there staring, and she turns around, he's gone. Amazing shit. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Me too, man. Love this film. Yeah, man, that head tilt outside the wash house freaked. Yeah, man. I remember I didn't catch every little bit of it until I saw it the second time around, but I remember seeing it and I'm like, oh my God, is that him? That's what was always so good about you. Were always looking to see if you could see him someplace else that you didn't see him the first time around. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Yeah, so this scene here, so you can tell, so the house that the interiors were shot at, you can so see how it lines up, because if you look at the Wallace house dead on, the door's to the right. Here, when they walk into this house, the door is on the left. So the house that's next to the Doyle house where they shot these interiors, you can see exactly how it lines up, and you can see where that fireplace is, where it lands in their driveway. So it's pretty cool. It's great once you get out there. And it's a shame that the Wallace house doesn't look anything like this anymore. It's so many additions onto it. And to the left, the yard that's there is like just not overgrown, like shitty, but there's just so much landscaping and stuff. It's totally unrecognizable. So I'm wondering what house they use for the interiors for this. We're probably going to have Sean Clark on in September. So we're gonna have to ask him if he knew where the interiors were shot for the Doyle house. Because I honestly don't know. Because when you go to the Doyle house, if you look at this house where they are, the windows are like almost like floor to ceiling. And I don't recall them in the front of the Doyle house, but I could be wrong. Wait a minute. I'm going to reach for my beer and I didn't pour it.
My daughter just called my wife an evil. My daughter just called my wife an evil woman.
Oh, nice. That's not good.
I had to walk away.
Well, yeah.
Oh my gosh, shit. It's getting real in here.
Yeah, I know the feeling. We had a little bit of goings on too before I got on here too. So
yes,
that's why this is we're gonna have to keep drinking.
Might have to stay out of the house. Outside.
Maple.
No keys.
No keys. Sorry, I'm pouring from my growler. Let's see what Ryan says. For grown up Kyle Richards, just exactly. Yeah, not a pedophile, not that I'm aware of. But yeah. Oh, Paul. Right. How many people walk on the around the side of their house at night whistling this? You know how many times I do it? I've done it a million times. Like if I go out later, if I have a cigar, I'll walk around the side of the house. I'm like, do it all the time.
I will say though, they still made the car horn sound like
This
that.
was good though. Yeah, imagine that. It was so
rough.
obnoxious sounding today. I love when as she's getting choked, and you look through the window, and her eyes are like just going back and forth. She's trying to sell it.
He's just like, I've had enough of you.
Just ask him for the money, Eddie.
My daddy says I do.
Oh, there's Leslie Nielsen.
The French kissing. My dad says I do it the best. Right?
Yeah. Right. But Dad says I'm the best at it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, there's Leslie Nielsen making his cameo in Halloween.
Oh, by the way, I'm sure you caught who Darren said I look like. Did you catch that on their little member stream yesterday?
No, I missed the beginning part. Apparently, they were talking about us or me
with the hat on. They're like, he looks like Brett in this picture. I was like, what?
No, no. I have to go back and catch the beginning of it because I came in and I just heard that Halloween movie collector and I was like, "What?" That's why I typed. I'm like, "What did I miss?" They're like, "We were just talking about you." And I'm like, I meant to go back and find out what the hell they were saying.
I don't think we'll ever be a part of anything live with anybody because we don't get monetized. We're just uncensored.
Yeah, I think we're just a little bit too raunchy for people, but who cares?
We do it for fun.
Colin says Maggie just bought matching toaster, kettle, microwave. That's not green. Nice. Yeah, nobody's asked us to be on their podcast because they want to make money, apparently.
These are like my kids. Like they're fighting and they're scaring each other, and then the other one just all of a sudden says, "I forgive you," out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck?
Not me. Me and my brother at this age, 6 years difference, we used to beat the shit out of each other. We used to have to share a bedroom. So imagine beating the hell out of each other all day long, saying you hate each other, and then you had to sleep in the same room. Fun.
Beat the fuck out of you.
Then, of course, we're the best of friends now, but back then. Yeah, the shot where he's carrying Annie, it is really creepy. And of course they mirror it, but in the zombie movie, but he's actually carrying Laurie. And if you notice, that's one of the gaffes. Remember where when they first see it, Lonnie, get your ass away from there. That's where I am right now. So I had to say it. The gaff is when he's carrying Annie around, her head's to the right, and as he's going into the door, her head's to the left. So you can tell it was two different shots. You know what was cool about the scene that we just played out where he scares Lonnie? We didn't get. I probably in the fall when I get some more free time, we'll get back on the Halloween book club because we never did Halloween Ends. We stopped at Kills because I just didn't have the time. And I probably won't have the time until maybe the fall. If you read the Halloween, Halloween Kills. That's right. We did talk about it. It's in the Halloween Kills novelization where Lonnie wrote a book about Myers, and in the book he interviewed Dr. Loomis, and Dr. Loomis admitted to him that he was in the bushes and scared him that night, that Halloween night. That would have been something cool to see on screen, where he's talking, saying, "Yeah, that was me that scared the shit out of you that night."
That was me, you little bastard. This is definitely his best. Yeah, James, I think this is his best version of Loomis. Would you say so, Pat? It's simple.
Oh no, absolutely. I mean, he's great in Halloween too, but this is
Two is
definitely
good.
this is the best version.
I'll be honest with you. I think he gets worse as he went on. Like, not saying that he's actually not bad in any of them. I think he's probably just gets a little worse as the series goes on, in my opinion.
He's just very much retired in part 6. Part 5, he's drunk.
He's more and more drunk as the series goes on. Maybe no, well, not in 6 because he's dying, arguably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much.
You know what? And
I don't understand why people have such a hang up about this scene.
And Pat, you're like me. Like I would count Loomis. I can't divide him up between 1 and 2. I combine this almost as one performance, almost because the story's in one night.
That's what. Yeah. Then Joe does the same thing. Yeah. This is great. So look, now he's carrying her in the door, and you can clearly see that you'd have to go to the left, but he's going to the door, and where they go to the right because it's not the same house. It's totally dark.
We're totally dark.
And I always makes you wonder because if you notice when they get out of the van, the door's left open. She didn't close the door, so did Michael go shut it? Because the door's wide open.
Where would Dennis Quaid's career even be when he did this? If he would have done this, right?
Yeah, right. It would have been cool if it was him.
I'll still know him as the cowboy in that boxing movie, Tough Enough.
This sequel's got a little crazy, especially part 5. Go check out my my latest video I put together. Why is Halloween 5 so bad? but it's a guilty pleasure of mine and Brett.
Yeah, I remember the going around story was that he died of a heart attack, right? Or didn't he die like at the end of 5? Supposedly, that was like the early things that were being.
Well, that was it. He was supposed to have been killed off at the end of 5. But made money. Got to bring it back.
Yeah, gin fueled Loomis. He's pretty drunk in Pits of Darkness too, isn't he?
He's gin fueled. Yeah, he liked his liquor. I wish there was like either photos or video of this. Seeing Robert Englund picking up the leaves and working on the crew as a PA. That would be cool. What's that? You didn't like that Sam Loomis yelled at Jamie? But you know where he is. Why? Why? Do you protect him?
Woman in a short cookie woman?
Dale's gas station, 5th and Main. Haven't said that in a while. Lindsay is gone for the night. Let's go screw. I was disappointed that John Michael Graham at age 45 didn't have the glasses. And he said they're really fragile now, so he stopped spraying them out.
You just buy some other one. You can find them probably, right?
What was that?
You could probably find some online, right? I would think.
Yeah, but just no one knows the original ones that he wore. I know I remember Sean mentioned that he tried to buy them.
He's getting them. I think they're in the will or some shit like that, I think.
I'm sure. I can guarantee if anybody's going to
Ryan's talking about Nev Campbell. You're getting me excited here. Who's Ryan talking about Nev Campbell for? Very excited. Campbell.
No, wait. What's Nev? Who gets? Well, I'll say whoever. Oh, maybe they are right here. I have a question. Who's better screen queen, Jamie Lee Curtis or Danielle Harris? I love Danielle Harris, but I have to give it to Jamie Lee.
I don't look as Danielle Harris as a screen queen. Campbell. You know what? That movie came out limited release this week. Stream, that 2-hour horror movie with Danielle Harris and Terry Kaiser. You know, Bernie.
What? Oh, really?
Yeah,
What's it on?
limited release. I assume it's going to be on demand here rather quickly. Stream, it's called.
Oh, okay. It's actually okay. So it's actually a like a limited theater run. Okay.
Danielle Harris Joseph is great to everybody.
Yeah, she's nice to everybody. You'll have a good experience. I don't think I've ever seen her not be nice or anybody even say anything, ill about her. Can't wait to meet Linda and Bob finally for the Love of Horror in October, and Will Sandin, Tommy Lee Wallace, and Nelkin. Yeah, there's a good lineup there. That's my next project. I could get everything nailed down for that. This summer's flying by and I'm not getting anything done. Actually, my wife was yelling at me before about not getting things done.
Bob could have been played by
do. I got to book this. We haven't camped.
John Michael Graham plays Bob, aka could have been Dennis Quaid, aka could have been Bob Odenkirk, right? Just
Bob Odenkirk, right?
PJ's awesome. So cool.
And it's about to happen. To this day, she's so nice. To this day, still my favorite kill in the franchise is coming up.
I will now call this the Tom Savini kill. And I think we all know why we call this the Tom Savini kill.
Yeah.
Because he thought it was
jealous
bullshit.
Much?
Yeah, bitch.
But I remember him talking about it. Oh, that would never happen. It's like, yeah, I know, but neither would zombies, and you had no problem making up zombies.
Yeah, he was a little cranky about that. You're a little cranky.
Linda, you asshole.
Asshole.
Yeah. I think he's just a little annoyed that he wasn't asked to do any of it. Come on out. This takes me right back to 8-year-old me watching this for the first time on HBO. When he came out of that door, man, I almost shit myself.
Yeah, because he came out full force, bud.
Oh, yeah, he just came out blasting. He's going to knife him.
Oh, shit. Let's see here.
Amazing. There's Bob. His amazing foot death, as he calls it. And it's funny, like, you see Nick, but you can never really see Nick as the shape. Like when you see him out of the costume, it just, I don't know. It's weird. Shit's about to get real. There's Ghost Bob. Albeit it would have been nice to have full frontal nudity on PJ, just like we got full frontal on Christina Klebe. Big fan of full frontal. Yeah, the head tilt as he's sitting there looking at it, like just admiring it, is just brilliant. Brilliant. Sasha Fred says, it's amazing how Jamie Lee Curtis went on from being a scream queen to appearing in many comedy movies, and one of her famous movies from the 80s. One of my favorite films of hers is A Fish Called Wanda. I love, and probably to this day, I think she looked sexy when she did the dance and True Lies, but I'm sorry, in The Fish Called Wanda, she was stunning in that movie.
She looked awesome in the sequel too. Fierce.
She was
Creatures.
Like at her peak hotness.
Fierce Creatures, she looked really good too.
Fierce Creatures, yeah, she looked good. And PJ's got some nice knockers.
Remember she did that movie like when her career was kind of going south, Mother's Boy or Mommy's Boy in the 90s, Jamie Lee Curtis?
Oh, God, yeah. I remember that. She did a couple of, well, Jamie Lee Curtis, like I said, go watch Love Letters. You want to see Jamie Lee Curtis naked. She's pretty much naked through that whole movie.
That one the last time she recently did was that Taylor of Panama with Pierce Brosnan and Jeffrey Rush. Like, holy shit. She's much older when she did that movie.
Mm-hmm.
She had a good time working with Eli Roth. I was listening to them talk during the...
So what is she in with Eli Roth? That's coming out.
The new movie Borderlands, the video game movie. Jack Black,
Okay.
Kevin Hart, Kate
Still one of the best
Blanchett.
shots in the entire franchise. When he picks up that phone, one of the best shots in the entire franchise.
Oh, it's because you get a good, clear shot of the mask up close.
Carpenter
Really
said
good.
the reason that's the first time you see that mask and it's got the blue hue on it from the lighting. So the reason the teens got killed in this more concerned about having sex, they didn't notice a killer at large with Laurie Strode's. But well, that's it. And that's he was trying to make it seem like she was the vulnerable one, where you think that she would be the standout. But she turns into the warrior, and the other ones are just oblivious. So that's why they get killed.
I was for him picking up what's her name's phone, Judy Greer's phone in Halloween Kills, but they didn't do that. You see it off screen, or you just hear it. The cell phone would have been iconic.
Would have been. I thought it would have been cool to see it.
I think people were like, "Oh, you're going to see him like."
Good one. I haven't seen Blue Steel in so long.
Ron Silver, awesome.
Ron Silver was awesome.
That's a Chicago movie too. Yeah.
And he was good in Silent Rage. We just saw him. Yeah, in Silent Rage.
Died way too young too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I want to watch, Pat. I hadn't watched it in a long time because my dad was bugging me about it. Is I want to watch the Stallone cop movie. Rutger Hauer's a bad guy. Billy D. Williams, Nighthawks. I haven't seen Nighthawks in probably like 30 years. I should probably watch Nighthawks.
Oh. We talked about that. Remember we said we got to do a watch along of Nighthawks. I love Nighthawks. Great movie.
It's a different.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time either. It's been a long time I haven't seen that movie.
Now, if I'm correct, he's running right past where he's going to chase Ben Tramer. Isn't this right where they're going to chase Ben Tramer?
Yes. Yep, that's true. Yep.
I found the car. He's here.
History blocks down. Go on, move. We could do a whole night of Loomisisms. So for the podcast Sunday, I had a strange idea. Maybe we'll just do we haven't done like an all Halloween type episode. So I was thinking, what if we just took the entire franchise of Halloween and just went and started picking characters out of the franchise and do Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Not monetized there. I like it.
Oh, none of them are ever monetized because apparently, which is funny because I watched some podcasts that I guess people aren't making money either, but yeah, Nighthawks is awesome. I haven't seen, it's got to be over 30 years since I've seen Nighthawks. Easy. So now, you see her walking across the street from the Doyle house to the Wallace house. And like we were saying before, when you were actually there, so the time it takes that she's walking and the way this is panning, she would have been on the front steps already.
He's here.
Right? It's so close. In this town.
Can't get long distance, Sheriff. Operator says lines
seems
are
like
down.
It's so far away.
Oh, see, Colin likes Nighthawks.
Until he makes that call.
Oh, James likes it too. Wow, we got a lot of
Nighthawks is
Nighthawks
awesome.
fans.
Oh, I remember that. House Arrest.
House Arrest.
Yep,
oh my God.
It. Yeah, and the husband isn't the husband Dan Aykroyd?
Is that? Well, they did the My Girl movies together, right? Oh, do you remember? Did you like the movie? I thought it was funny. Did you ever like Madhouse with John Larroquette and Kirstie Alley? I remember my uncle taking me to see that when I was a kid. I liked that movie.
Oh God, yes. Anything with John Larroquette, I'm in. We got to do Blind Date. We have to do Blind Date.
That's got to be his best performance. That or Stripes, right?
That or Stripes. Yeah, he's great in Blind Date. He's so
Slasher Fred, Kevin Pollak. You're right. It was Kevin Pollak. Yep.
Is it Kevin Pollak?
It is. It is.
You're right.
Yeah.
I was probably getting confused with My Girl.
They did a couple of movies together, her and Dan Aykroyd, right? There was something else they did.
Loomis doesn't know. Well, that's it. Because if you notice at the end, when he first gets to the top of the stairs, once he sees the mask off and he sees who it is, that's when he points the gun, because now he knows. He knows what he looks like.
Was this back when Meathead was offensive?
The mask.
All right, Meathead's joke over. She must have been watching All in the Family to say that.
Meathead, yeah. That's why, because at the end of this movie, once he's at the top of the stairs and the mask is off, this is what he sees.
Peacocking. He's peacocking, you know.
Oh, Pat, you were something. To be sorry.
So we were talking about member streams, like members only streams. What's some good ideas we should do for members only stream? Because it's been a crazy summer. One Crazy Summer, great movie. I want to start doing some more member stuff, and thinking about a member stream. So anybody got any
member
ideas?
Stream only. Watch along.
And if you're not a member, consider it. Yeah.
You will watch along.
PCU, right?
That's a great film. I love that movie.
But yeah, we definitely got to do some. That's a great movie. We got to start doing some members only stuff.
Do some horror trivia, members only. Do some horror trivia.
You can do that. And it's great because this moment in this film is so iconic. Because once she opens that door, nothing is ever the same again.
Right, and when she backs out,
because everything that
in
came
the
after
hallway
it starts now. Because I'm at the point where she's just about to open the door and find Annie. So once this happens, it's never the same. This is where the franchise starts.
Your iconic shot you were saying.
I have her opening the door right now.
Yeah, I think it's when he comes up from behind and they got Dean Cundy uses the lighting with the dimmer. I just think that's the most iconic scene in the whole movie. To me, just think it's so good.
Colin says, would love to do a Fulci's zombie watch along. Yeah, could do that. Jeremy Fiven could do an interesting Loomis.
You know, Ryan, you know what took me forever with PCU? The main character, the recruit. That's the son. That's the older son in The Great Outdoors. I never caught that until like a year or two ago. Here we go. So damn cool.
Well, Joseph, if you like the fog, hang around. Because as soon as this is over, we're watching the fog. There will be a pee break in between, but we're watching the fog right after this.
Now, I think HD has helped this scene out tremendously. Makes it even better.
Oh, yeah. And if you slow that scene down, you can see where they have the straps and they pull it right back up.
He's like, fuck, I didn't expect her to flip over.
He's like, shit.
I should have stabbed her in the back.
Oh, God. Everything's lit so well, so brilliantly. And this was the thing I put on my thing, on one of the millions of things I've talked about with this film. Who has a lock on the door into their kitchen?
It's fucking weird.
You know, it's like there's a lock and a deadbolt.
It would have been funny if she threw like popcorn at him or something.
It's like fat people in the house trying to keep them away from the food. Throw popcorn. They'll throw a towel like in a Naked Gun. And how the hell did that rake get there?
He trapped it. That part I get. He somehow got up there after the fact.
And what is he doing right now? Like he was pretty much at the door. Did he stop for a smoke?
You know, you have to take into account more than ever now with movie, like if you made these movies nowadays, is cell phones, right? It's just like cell phones, like everyone has a cell phone.
You know what though? I'm looking at the scene where she's the house next to the Wallace house. Was it the interior shot there because it matches. It's got the floor to ceiling windows and the door opens the right direction.
It's a good question. As she's running back to Sally Kellerman's house from back to school.
That's something we have to ask Sean if he comes on.
Jeez.
Yeah. Sally Kellerman, let me in. Let me know when you have no class.
I think Mrs. Doe's going to be pissed you broke one of her pots.
Open the fucking door, you pain in the ass. Yeah. Yeah, because if you look at the windows, when they're inside, these windows don't match. But the windows to the house next to, see how they're floor to ceiling? And the door opens up in the other direction.
Yeah.
So I wonder, am I right?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Now, wouldn't you like to see Michael dive through this window?
To the Wallace house.
Wouldn't you like if he do
like a Jason dive?
Yeah.
Like the Jason dive from part 2? Yeah, so I think this is the house next to the Wallace house. It really looks like it. Please stop, please. This is what I say every morning when my alarm goes off and I have to go to work. Oh, man, nothing like a knitting needle to the neck. That's got to hurt. That's going to leave a mark. You didn't know Charles Cyphers was in The Fog? Oh, you got to watch The Fog with us tonight. If you don't own it, you can rent it for $3.99 on YouTube. Nick Castle was like the shark from Jaws, just ruthless. Yes, just like I said, if you could have been there with an 8-year-old me first seeing this for the first time with my cousin, my 2 cousins, and my brother, man, holy shit, I was fucking scared. Sitting up late at night. Ryan Underwood says, I'll try to make it to the end, but getting up at 2:30 to go to the gym doesn't bode well with staying up late. God bless you, man. I might be going to bed at 2:30. You'll be getting up.
We have softball.
Yeah, we talked about doing we should do like a universal. I'm thinking about doing like, monthly, try to put together like some monthly members only things, like where we do like Universal movies, or we'll do a member pick a movie, like a raffle sort of thing. And somebody could guess what movie we get, pick whatever movie. Just, I want to get more involved with the member stuff. I just haven't had, it's just been one crazy summer. No pun intended. Where is Scarefest? That's in Lexington, right? I won't be out there.
That's a good.
Have you ever gone to Scarefest, Brady?
Yeah.
Have you ever gone there?
Never have.
The one in Kentucky?
It's not too far. It's like, I would say it's not too far. It's about 4 or 5 hours. Nah, if an off chance I do, man,
because you figure Steel City Con is 6 hours for me.
I would probably go down to Buffalo Trace if I went down to Lexington, Kentucky.
And this scene here is just great. Oh, and Tommy Lee Wallace knocked it out of the park doing this. He was great. Wait, what did I miss? Jenna Jameson's greatest hits? What are you watching?
What hurts?
Great line. You can't kill the boogeyman. Then who's standing there? Tommy Lee Wallace.
That's another shot that looked a lot different before HD. Like you could see the glare better of the knife coming up the stairs and just him coming up. I remember that being a big difference with HD too,
Must have been so much fun to film this, to be on set.
Well, he was the prop master on set, so he had to play him. That was the whole thing. He had to be they had him play because he knew what spots to hit in the closet doors. Yep.
And it's perfect because it could have been anybody, because you got a mask and you got a costume on. Nobody's gonna know who it is.
It wasn't Tony Moran.
Why do I hear my dogs barking? What the fuck are they barking at? Damn puppies. All they do is bark. Such a great scene, tense. Because if you start this from the beginning, like we did, you just see how it starts here. And little by little, it just takes you to a place where she's just cornered. It's leading all up to this where he has her pinned in there. And it's just great. Just awesome shit. And it's great how, remember, if you watch, that the hanger she's using changes colors. The first one was brass colored, and then the one she gets Samson with is white. I love this. I love the continuity error stuff. Gives it charm. You're always looking for something different that nobody else is seeing. Colin says, I'll never forget seeing this and H2 for the first time back to back. It was 8. It was in 82 while staying at his cousin's house. Scared the living crap out of me. He certainly left. That's it, man. That's what it. You tend to gravitate to things that scare you because you're always trying to prove that you're not scared to people or to yourself, and you tend to gravitate more to it. So I think that's why I always gravitated to horror movies. Like, I'm not scared. But yeah, seeing this for the first time, and it's funny. You had the same thing. Seeing it with your cousins. That's what I did, except it was at my house with my 2 cousins and my brother. Yeah, and that's it. It's just great how it's just the whole movie is backing her into a corner, and you don't think she's going to get out of it, and she gets out of it. Then you have that sense of relief, like she killed him, and then what happens? That some bitch stands up, and you're like, whoa, no way. See, I never got to meet Brian Andrews because I know he had done some conventions back in the day, and he kind of became on the outs with both Sean and some of the other convention people. That's why he doesn't do it. He's got some issues too, but would have been nice. I don't have a signature on anything. Yeah, that's when he just sits up like that. Just eerie as all hell. And what's great is it's easy to find these houses because if you notice on every street, every house has their number right on the curb. So you can always find houses pretty easy. And it's funny, I do remember. So when we went to H45, my wife and I went out. For those that had never heard the story, my wife and I went out to California a few days before the convention because we'd never been out there, and we just went to some different sites. But of course, the first day we get there, we check into the hotel. We're like, what do you want to do? And she sees me like a little kid on Christmas morning, like I want to open my gifts. She's like, you want to go to Pasadena and see the house, don't you? I'm like, waited 40 some odd years for this. I want to go up there. So we drove up to Pasadena the first night we were there. And if you take so we only went to the Myers house, went by the hedge, went by the Doyle house and the Wallace house. So if you go to the hedge and you're on Instagram, and you can check in there and it says the hedge from Halloween. It's pretty cool.
Oh.
And here it is. Was the boogeyman. As a matter of fact, it was.
As a matter of fact, that was.
You sound like the Doctor Creepshow there for a minute. This is going to be extremely painful, Mr. Merrill. Oh, just brilliant. Brilliant. Still gives me goosebumps when he looks over and sees that he's gone. Still to this day, after 44 years of watching this film, still gives me goosebumps. And the look on Loomis's face. It's funny. This scene, the very ending scene when Loomis is looking around, like looking up, like I knew this would happen and wondering. Did you ever see? Remember like the stop motion animation that they show at Christmas time, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Mm-hmm.
No, the one head elf that's always breaking Herbie's chops.
Yeah,
Herbie, go to work. Looks just like Loomis. Does he look like Loomis?
Yeah, he does.
He does, doesn't he?
I just think about Loomis looking at Lori like, what are you crying about? I'm going to be blamed for all this shit.
You know how much shit I have to deal with now? How many movies I have to make with this motherfucker now? Absolutely agree, 100%. Absolute perfection. There's nothing that you would take out of this film to add. It's just perfect.
Even if you're not a fan of it, if you give it less than a 9, I don't like you.
Yeah. I love Laurie's father's name is Peter Griffith. Oh, and Jim Winburn. Yeah, we lost Jim Winburn too, right before age 45. We got to get Ray Stella out there. Is he still alive?
Ray Stella is still alive. I know they were trying to get him. He's such a Stella, like from Detroit Rock City, right? What a Stella.
Yeah. Yeah, he really is Stella.
Almost all these people
absolutely
are
superb. 10. I don't even have to ask the 10.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other people that worked behind the scenes and did stuff, and the music performed the Bowling Green Philharmonic Orchestra. Don't Fear the Reaper, The Thing. Oh, God. Just love this movie. Yeah, they were just right to play that way, where he just looks like I knew this would happen. Just brilliant.
So, Pat, I'm drinking the
Happy is that it is? Undertaker said he got the sit up from Myers?
Yes, that's true.
What are you drinking?
It's the Happy Dad Seltzer. Happy Dad.
We need to get a Psycho Dad. Psycho Dad!
Oh, boy. Married with Children. Here we go. I wish the movie didn't end already. Oh.
Yeah, so that's part one of our Charles Cyphers tribute tonight. That is the immortal classic, Halloween. Give everybody a minute to breathe, to stretch, settle in. The one, the only, the classic.
The classic. Remember that? Halloween.
Yeah, so let me get it set up. I'm going to get my fog set up. Then I'll take a quick leak, and then you could set up, and then you have to go pee-pee break. So, yeah, we're doing the fog, man. This is a twofer. Honor of Chuck Cyphers.
The Peter Griffin. I actually did that at work the other day because I was getting up. I was down the floor doing some work, and I got up and I hit my knee, and I was like, and then some of the carpenters looked at me, just started fucking laughing. He knew it, right? Yep. What is this on Prime? I hope this.
Oh, he knew exactly what. Just started laughing. It's not on Shudder anymore.
No.
I have it on my thumb drive.
Hold on here.
Hey, everybody watch. Hit that like button too. Come on, hit that son bitch.
Please hit that son bitch.
Hit that son bitch. I got it all queued up. Everybody got it queued up. Where's everybody watching The Fog now? I asked everybody where they were watching Halloween. So where's everybody watching The Fog now?
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Yeah, so something so simple is perfect. I couldn't agree more. Joey's not going to watch it. You can just go hang out. Colin's he's got a Shout Factory Blu-ray. He's watching it on. What are you watching on, Brady? So it's on Shudder or no?
I have a digital copy.
A digitalis.
A digitalis.
Oh, you know what? While you set it up, entertain the troops while you set up. I'll go pee pee.
Yeah, hold on here. What was it? I told my father that we were watching Charles Cyphers movies tonight, and he's a big Death Wish 2 fan. He's like, "You're not going to watch Death Wish 2?" I'm like, "I am not watching that." Those movies are hard to watch for a watch along. They're hard to watch anyways. Oh, what a funny guy. Yeah, it was on Prime for the longest time.
All right.
Give me a second to let this load up, Pat. Please, please.
All right, let's
Please.
do this. Do this now. What's up? Oh, look who's in the chat. What is going on?
Oh my God. How are you?
How's the film
Did you meet
festival
some fun
going?
people?
We just finished Halloween. We're just about to start the fog. What is the fog streaming on? I know you can rent it for $3.99 on YouTube. That I know. Brian rented it on Prime, so apparently it's on Prime as well. Just let me know when you guys are ready, because I got it all ready on my end. Just in 11:55, just enough time for one more story, just to keep us warm. Old Mr. Macon's going to tell us some ghost stories.
One second.
What
here.
did you
It's loading
miss?
up.
We just got done watching Halloween. We're just about to watch The Fog.
Yeah, we're just about ready to watch The Fog. Oh, you want to join? Okay, you want to join? You want to join?
It's okay. You can do it. You can do it.
That's what I do, man.
Go live via satellite. Yeah, so everybody as soon as Brett's all set up, we'll get ready. We'll hit play. And The Fog is, what is it? Oh, it's only an hour and 29 minutes. So
1 second. It's almost ready here.
we could have watched
so
Somebody's
sorry.
Watching Me and Elvis as a watch along for Chuck too. Yeah. What are you doing there? No, it's not set up yet.
I'm going now. My digital copy was going slow. I'm sorry. And
Wow, it's 4 a.m. by Colin already. So you figure it's
Yikes.
gonna be
Okay.
5:30 by the time we're done with The Fog.
I'm ready whenever
Yes,
you guys
Jamie Lee
are.
Curtis is in The Fog. Yes, she is.
I'm ready.
All right, so let's do this. Let's get this going. So we'll do 3. We'll count down from 3. 3, 2, 1. Play on The Fog. Our second feature tonight, our double feature, celebrating the life of Mr. Charles Cyphers. And it's funny, I just watched, what do you call it, last night? I was doing some work and I had it on the background, the making of Halloween 2, when Erwin Yablans was talking about how he sued John Carpenter because he was all pissed because he was supposed to be the one working on The Fog with him.
Mm-hmm.
And he struck a deal with the Afghan embassy instead. Is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream, Edgar Allan Poe. This is such a great film, such an underrated film.
Big time.
This was another big staple of my youth. I loved The Fog. And what do you remember John Houseman from too?
Naked Gun at the end.
But no, when what the hell was it? Oh God, what do I remember? Yeah, that's right. It's Naked Gun when he's a driving instructor. Stick out your left hand out, extend your middle finger.
I gotta turn on the sunlight. Hold on a second.
Oh yeah, the score in this film is just amazing. I think when we did our Carpenter scores, it's definitely number 2 for me.
Put it in reverse.
Well, you know what he was good too? He was the team owner in Rollerball, the original Rollerball with James Caan.
Oh, the James Caan one? Okay.
The James Caan one, that he was the owner of the team.
Mm.
He's got such a great, commanding voice.
Cubs almost blew it against those rival White Sox, Pat. Oh boy, that would have been bad.
You don't need that shit.
No, especially when they've lost.
Oh yeah,
games.
that's true. They lost 90 games. They're not doing so good this year, huh?
That's going to be one of the worst teams in
base.
One of the worst teams in baseball history. It'll go down. Yeah, it's bad.
Wow.
Yeah, Sean, when he redid that,
when Sean did this rendition of the beginning of this, that was awesome.
Freaking hysterical.
I'd love to get up there one of these years.
It's awesome. 2 times I've been there. And Lighthouse, it's a lot of walking where you got to park, but it was well worth it. I think I've told you this many times. What's cool about going there, like when you go more inland, like when you're through the Redwood Forest near wine country and everything, it can be sunny as hell. But then when you go towards where Port Reyes is at, where the Birds was shot, where the lighthouse is at, it's like overcast. It's like almost permanently overcast almost all the time. It's so weird how the skies go in Northern California.
And look at this. We have a special guest.
Sup?
Uh-oh, the guns are out. Look at this fucking
What
guy.
is up?
Sup, you sexy motherfuckers?
I would have thought you were out partying it away, but you're behaving. I could tell.
Yeah, at the hotel bar.
I'm fucked up. The convention just ended at 10 o'clock. It ended at 10, and I was like, you know what? Let me stop by here and say what's up to my dudes.
What did we do? How did we do? Did you get some good stuff, or what did we do?
Well, I will be honest. I'll show you something. I can't wait because I'm so excited that I found it for a fucking hell of a price and a good friend of mine. Let me show it to you, shit, since we're here.
Absolutely.
Real quick.
There's John Carpenter.
Look what
where you see John Carpenter.
On finally.
Oh, you hadn't gotten one of those before.
Not the bullet
you haven't
holes.
had one.
I got the regular.
Oh, so you got the bullet holes one.
Yeah, this one is a bitch to find, and people want mad stupid money for it, but I got it for a decent price and great condition too, man. Pretty decent.
It's a real good condition. Very good.
So
Nice.
that was one, and I don't know what the fuck else I got. Let me see. Oh, then this. I know Pat will appreciate
Father,
it.
can I get paid?
This Steelbook H3. Never
Shop
had
that.
Steelbook. Good.
Yeah.
You never had that one? Oh, I thought you would have had that.
We got it. So this is a great find. And then, of course, I'm a sucker for fucking VHS, but Slumber Party Massacre, baby. Look at that.
Wow.
Ah, great
Decent
movie.
shape. So these were the pickups. What's up, Rye? Underwood up to no good.
You got somebody else calling you Brother Moody under there, Joe. Take a look at that.
Look who dropped in tonight.
Joseph, that horror guy. What?
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the motherfucker out of here. All right. So, in honor of Charles Cyphers, I had to join. And it's a fucking godsend. I was watching Seinfeld late last night, and he showed up on the one episode that he fucking did. I'm like, what the fuck? Of all the chances, dude. I was like,
that's the best one. That's one of the great episodes too, when they're all cursing. Yeah, come on, you sons of bitches!
Come on, you bastard! We're gonna beat your son.
Have another drink, you bastard! You son of a bitch! You.
He's like, George.
Oh, you know, Joe. Whenever you and I were talking because of your Navy history here, we were talking about Men of Honor.
Who owns this? Who owns this journal now? Right?
Oh,
this is what he first the journal. Who owns this journal?
Did Sean get it from Tommy Lee Wallace?
Clark owns this journal.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Do you remember Hal Holbrook and Men of Honor?
Yeah, remember because he did a video on his channel.
I'm trying to see what I can do to rent The Fog.
Amazon $3.59. I still like that.
$3.59, baby. I could have sworn I already.
I like when he's in Creep Show. He shoots Wilma. Wilma, I'm just fine. Great shot.
I really wish he would have done a convention before he passed. That was unfortunate.
Oh, that's okay, Ryan. Hope she feels better, my brother.
Oh shit, that sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, Joe, we were talking about you not that long ago. We wondered where the hell you been.
Oh, yikes, Ryan. Oh.
You can buy The Fog on DVD, sure.
Family, bud.
Hell yeah. Nancy Loomis. So now all these shots are in that town, right? So if you go up, so did you see all these different locations? They're all within the same town as the lighthouse, or no?
I didn't go through the town, Pat. I went to I went to Adrian's house. I went to Stevie Wayne's house. I did go to the lighthouse. I saw the church sign, if you remember that. That's really the only stuff I saw.
Okay, yeah, because we were at the church, but that's not obviously we know the church is in a different location, 10 hours away.
And Ty Mitchell, star of Halloween 2, the pirate.
Ty Mitchell. Yep.
What y'all's time stamp right now?
I have 8 minutes and 42 seconds.
Yep.
It says director of it says cinematography, Dean Cundy.
Got it. Yep, I'm right there now. Okay.
Production design, Tommy Lee Wallace.
Yikes, Ryan.
She's got PNES and it hit pretty hard this week. She's doing wow, man. That's hard. That sucks. Sorry to hear it, man. That's not cool at all.
No. Need that support when you got kids too.
I think the store is trying shots. Oh, it's in Laurel Canyon area. Okay, that's in the valley, the Laurel Canyon area, isn't it?
Near the shadow of death, right?
I shall fear no evil.
That's one location. That's one location I wanted to make it to when I was out there. Maybe next time we want to go past the Wonderland house where the Wonderland murders were. I know, as sick as that sounds.
This movie kicks so much butt. This is awesome.
Great ghost story.
Oh, this movie's so great. Great movie.
No, that's too.
It should get more love than it gets. Where's Mrs. Moody?
She's literally behind me snoring. Say hi, babe. She's pooped. She had a long day today. I wore her out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god!
That's like farthest from, that's so far from the truth.
Indeed.
Indeed. Larry J. Franco. That's where I'm at right now.
Yes. Worked with John Carpenter.
Just think about how much gas they just wasted, how much that costs.
Shit. Putting gas in the truck today on the way over here, like, some bitch. That gas pump hurts, boy.
What's gas average in Texas right now?
What did I pay today? $3.91?
Or about 20 cents more.
Yeah. That's what I paid, $3.91.
Go to Sam's Club.
Wow.
It's about Joe price. Sam's Club's cheap.
Sam's Club, and we go to Costco. We got Costco.
Costco.
Oh, look at that, honey. Y'all had fun watching OG?
Nancy Loomis?
Yeah. We
we
had some run-ins from kids, had some run-ins from lots of people.
Awesome. Yeah. Getting their sleep schedules back in order.
It's been a bitch, Joe. It's been a bitch.
Fucking vampires, dude. Stay up all fucking night.
Oh, I don't miss that.
Fucking day. Like, they're gonna go back to school raggedy as hell. Fucking tired.
I'm gonna miss Roblox. Well, fuck off.
Yeah. I do miss those days, just being carefree, not giving a fuck, sleep, just like no bills, no worries, like that. Those were the days, man.
The world's gonna kick them in the ass as they get older, like it did to all of us. So.
Oh yeah, dude. Damn, I miss that shit.
Here he is, Tom Atkins, a stashless Tom Atkins,
sexy beast,
Mr. Nick Castle.
He doesn't look right without a mustache.
It's like he's the only guy that I know that could have acting
He looks
and still pull mad bitches.
He's trying to. He's got like that Jim Carrey pumpkin pie haircutted freak.
He's got that James Woods, fucking like fucking Edwards James almost.
You know what though? He's got the best line here in a minute though. Are you weird? Yeah, I am weird because that's exactly.
Yes,
I would say that.
Yes, I am. The second best line when they're in bed. Can I ask you something? Sure. What's your name?
I was reading something online that people were.
So you already nailed Jamie Lee Curtis. You didn't even know her name, you bastard. Yeah.
People were pissed off because Jamie Lee didn't say nothing about Charles Cyphers passing away. She mentioned something about somebody else, and she didn't say nothing about his passing. I'm like, what the fuck? Even John Carpenter said something.
I don't follow her because
too political.
I don't even follow her anymore because I'm tired of her political nonsense.
Yeah, she should instead of talking to Kamala.
I would expect her to.
Thank you. That's what I figured. At least
she's just spewing Joe Biden and Kamala crap, so I don't pay attention to her anymore.
I mean, that movie's probably
political opinions. You can keep. That's why I like that.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna go watch Borderlands. Yeah, I'll see you there. Yeah.
Well, that dude, Joe, like you probably got it down in tech. Down there is that movie Stream came out limited release with all the actors in it. I wanted to try and go see that. Hopefully, in the next couple of days.
Yeah, I would say that's worth the watch.
You know what I watched? Did I tell you guys about that Michael Keaton movie where he's the professional killer and he directed it and he's got dementia?
Oh, I was going to watch it the other night, but I got.
Was it Max or Netflix?
It popped up the other night. I was going to watch it, but
it's on Max.
Tired.
Knox Goes Away. It was fun, man. I would say fun, but it's a real good movie.
Yeah,
I was surprised.
Can you get something about Michael Keaton is kicking ass in his older age, isn't he? He's like fucking hitting it, man, on all cylinders right now.
And dude, it's one of those. Just kind of like I was thinking about it with when Eddie Murphy played Axel Foley too. This Beetlejuice thing here in a few weeks. This has been a long time coming for him to reprise that role. So excited, gnarly. I'm sure, as we all are.
That's fucking gnarly, man. K.A. Dude, that's so sexy.
If they've got panties on, Atkins is gonna have them falling off.
Charles Cyphers, there he is. No, you're right there, Brady. Fucking Major League, dude. He was awesome. Fucking Charles Cyphers in fucking Major League. I loved him so much in fucking Major League.
I actually, and to be honest with you, Joe, like
commercials.
You said it right. Like that's probably number 2 for me for him in a movie. Like after Halloween, that's a significant role. Really, he talks a lot. He says some good one-liners.
I like when he fucking does the fart noise tour. Like that to me is like the best, dude. He's like, sit down, Charlie.
Rachel Phelps, the owner. Remember, she's like, yeah, we're gonna move this team to Miami. Blah blah blah. He's like, so what are you saying? These guys are furniture movers?
We should do Major League again. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, remember because we had Ronnie on.
I fucking ended up because I think Major League 2.
They haven't been on in a while.
Goddamn, Major League 2 sucked major donkey balls, man. I was like, fuck, because he's
there
pretty
he is,
decent.
Mr. Buck Flowers.
Yeah, that's right. It's a rat with wings. So next Saturday, if I wanted to, because Milwaukee is about an hour and a half away, they're doing the Harry Doyle, the Bob Uecker bobblehead giveaway, the talking bobblehead for Major League. It's next Saturday.
No shit.
In Milwaukee. And it's Fan Expo. I've got a couple autographs to get. It'll be a tough drive to go up there.
That's fucking
Kids are going back to school.
Dude.
I'll buy one on eBay. I'll find one cheap.
Fuck, if you fucking go, man, I'll give me one. I'll get one. That's fucking epic. Holy shit.
Dude, they came out with one like 5 or 6 years ago, and it sold like the giveaway went like hotcakes. So I bet you I think it's like a decent amount. It's like 20,000. So there's a decent amount of them.
I could remember when I saw him do this shit. I didn't know what that was as a kid. You know, like
no, yeah, right.
Right. Until I was like, oh, as an adult, you're like, oh, I get it now.
I just love when Serrano hits the bird the second one. He's like, yeah, and they lose. He's like, it's a rat with wings.
No, my favorite is just a bit outside. Ball
That's
4.
the signature.
Ball 8.
I just like
ball 12.
The Duke is in. He's like, this guy threw at his own kid at a father-son game.
I love that. Just a bit out.
Just a bit outside.
You know, we're reminiscing about Major League, my brother and I. And after he was thinking about Major League, he went to go watch all the old Miller Lite commercials. And, you know, Pat, you probably know all those Miller Lite commercials.
Oh, I loved them with Bob Uecker.
Loved them.
Yes.
Oh, they're classic.
Uecker,
the other guy,
I'm telling you, he
used to be on. What was the other guy, the old guy? You say, well, you can call me Ray. You can call me Jay. Remember that guy?
He's passed. He's gone now, too.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I remember watching with
almost
those
90
old commercials with
almost 90.
With Billy Martin used to be on those commercials too.
Billy Martin, the little mustache Yankee coach manager, yeah. Now Billy Martin, he died what? A car accident or something?
Who's that?
Car accident, yeah. Somebody was drunk and driving. There was a whole big conspiracy about that. But I'll be right back. The wife's calling me. I got to go check on the puppy. I'll be right back. You guys.
It's Fred from Back to the Future, right? Oh,
Yeah.
Fred, he's here. Or he's got the Snake's watch on or the president's watch on. I always do. I'd become president if I had this.
Dude, that scene right there where they stab him in the back always scared me fucking growing up, dude. Always.
Fucking sword going through your back.
Yeah, dude. Just random, just fucking quick as shit. You're like, oh, shit.
This guy's throwing meat hooks in people's backs and shit.
He was fucking the killer before I Know What You Did Last Summer. He was the fucking OG.
The OG of the
The ice hook killer or hook killer, whatever you want to call him. But they're coming out with another one. Did you hear that?
What?
They're doing another I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh yes, they're doing a redux. It's gonna be they're bringing back the old characters, right?
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be canon in the first 2 films. From the first 2. They're gonna cut out that shitty fucking third one.
Yeah, first 2 are they're fine.
Yeah, I like this. I like Brandy in the second one. I like that one. They're out in the tropics. Jack Black.
Yep. Oh, with the dreadlocks. Yeah. Jennifer Love Hewitt just smoking that second one. Yeah.
Oh, so you know that movie Can't Hardly Wait, right?
Oh,
so the jock, her boyfriend, the jock boyfriend, he's here.
Peter Fasinelli. I think.
Yes, bro.
Yes.
I can't. So I say I didn't do no signatures today. I'm saving them for tomorrow, but I got to get him on fucking Can't Hardly Wait, bro. He was such a douche in that movie that he was my idol. I was like, I want to be like that guy. like
And
that.
you get that. You should get like I don't know if they have like the 11-17 poster or something. You could get Papa Giorgio from Vegas Vacation, the main kid. He comes around. Ethan Embry, I think.
Yeah, I love him. Ethan Embry. Yeah, he's
Empire Records, baby.
I heard he's an ass, but I like his work. I like him.
I didn't meet him, but I just know him from Vegas Vacation and Empire Records.
Mm-hmm. He was in. Oh, you mentioned Can't Hardly Wait. He gave all nerds hope that you can score with the hot chick. Yeah,
absolutely, positively right.
That's right. Fuck, Adrian Barbeau is so hot in this movie, dude. I'm just like glancing over at her. I'm like,
unbelievable.
KB.
Did I don't know. Maybe you weren't on, or I was telling Pat. So when Bill and I were hanging out on the floor at Flashback, when she first got to her table, so she had line like 30 people. I swear to God, the first like half that line, every other person had the Shop Factory figure.
Oh, it's a fucking good figure, bro. It's
awesome.
So good. I'm bummed out because I don't fucking have that Frank one, man. I still don't have the Frank, man. I'm like, fuck, I need that figure.
I got that MFer from Kick Ass. That's the kid from McLovin from the Superbad movie. He's gonna be here next week.
Oh, I love that guy. I get him from is it Grown Ups? No, not Grown Ups. What do you call that? Fuck, where they dress up as like knights and they pretend. What the fuck?
Oh yeah. That's the movie with Sean William Scott.
Yes. What is that?
Class something.
That movie's fucking hilarious. Role Models.
Role Models.
Yes. Role Models. That's oh my god, that movie's so good. Oh, look at Tom Atkins. He just got laid, and he's just all super cool with his muscle shirt, his wife beater on. See, this when I think of Jamie Lee Curtis, this is what I look at. This innocent. She's not famous. She's just in her own. She's trying to make it. Like, not this fucking old bitch we got right now. I'm sorry.
She took a back seat when she made this movie too. She's not the main character. Which is fine.
But she's perfect in it. And just like in Prom Night, same kind of deal. Like it's it's like. There's something about humbleness. There's something about early beginnings. There's something about that really intrigues people to like you. First impressions are everything. And we kind of hold on to that, even though the person might turn into a piece of shit. We hold on to that initial.
He's a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit. Even though John Carpenter is probably he's a piece of shit. We love OG.
Sorry,
you know what I'm saying? Like it's
I'll
hard
let the puppies out.
It's hard to face the truth. It's hard to face reality.
It's hard. It's a piece of shit.
Yeah, piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. Hey, show him your titties. Show him your titties. And then she's like, no.
They're gonna get kicked off. They're gonna get kicked off.
No.
They're gonna get kicked off.
You're gonna get kicked off.
Well, Pat, you got to take.
What kind of cunt does that?
They're gonna get kicked off. You got to put that spot.
That's a cunt right there.
Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
Yeah, right. Tom was chewing on those nipples.
I chew. Especially back then.
Silver dollars.
What is Danielle Harris's new movie? I know.
Stream.
I saw the one that she was in with Bill Moseley. What the hell? I can't remember the name of it.
This is with Terry Kaiser, Bernie. Uh-oh. Joe's losing.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I'll be nice. I'm gonna be quiet. Let me quiet.
I'm gonna take it easy. Okay.
Frank and Beans.
Was it the Frank or the beans? Oh, so I was telling Pat, Joe. So I think I'm gonna have to.
How'd you get the beans above the Frank?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to do this Salt Lake thing with Mel Gibson because they added Danny Glover to get a duo photo op. Come on, right? That'll be fucking. That's just the cat's ass, right?
Bro, that is epic. That's fucking.
I can't fucking lose on that,
dude.
Danny Glover's like 80,
dude, and he looks like he's in his 60s or 50s. Like he's like.
Remember how young he was when he did Lethal Weapon, and he made it seem like He was so fucking old, and he's younger than me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He reminds me of fucking Ernie Hudson from fucking Ghostbusters. Them motherfuckers don't age, bro. Don't fucking age. Like they say,
Yeah.
black don't crack. I said it.
I liked Natty Knox. I
Mhm,
thought it was pretty good.
mhm.
Got me entertained.
Yeah.
Which one? Natty Knox? What?
It's all right. It was all right.
Yeah, I thought it was okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
I'm with you, Rye. Oops, I'm in the same boat.
Joe, I'm in the same boat too, buddy.
The boat's gonna sink if I get my fat ass in it.
Oh. I miss you guys.
This is my favorite part of the score. This one.
I want to do a fucking convention with you guys. I miss you guys.
Yes, we got to figure out our
We'll have
next
to plan
next
something.
adventure.
Yeah, I've been drinking
Probably won't be
solo.
until after the year.
Some
Probably
Milagro
next year,
tequila.
unfortunately, because
Oh,
this fall.
I had. You know what I had? I broke down. I had a strawberry daiquiri earlier today. It was weird. I haven't had one of those in a long time.
Very
Maybe
nice.
20.
Oh wow!
A little too
About-
sweet. A little too sweet.
I really apologize.
I don't like fruity drinks. I like. He called me fruity ass. I'm not a
I'm
fruity
gonna
guy.
have to take away your man card there, Brady. Oh, just kidding.
We're gonna have to.
I
we're gonna have
needed
to
something
Isha
with.
Barbeau
I needed something with
with
my
those
taco
knockers.
lunch.
Yeah, oh yeah, it makes it go down easier. It's very nice. Oh my God! Look at that nightgown. Oh,
You took the words out of my mouth.
She's
Man.
sexy as hell. She's so sexy.
look at that jawline. That just nice and sexy and just.
You fucking. That's my boy when I talk about Tom Brady's jawline. Look at that perfect jawline. Don't wreck my Tom Brady poster. It's my only one.
Dude, she's so fucking beautiful, man, and she still looks beautiful at her older age. She's got a little bit of wrinklage.
Looks great
She's-
for her age.
But she's beautiful.
Oh,
She looks
you were
great
talking
for her
about
age, though.
somebody that gives guys hope. I'm telling you, John Carpenter getting hurt, that gives guys hope too.
Dude,
It is
he's starting to turn into like fucking. He's starting to turn into like fucking Jabba the Hutt.
And I'm going to tell you, Sandy King is no pushover too. She's a good-looking woman for her age too.
The porn.
It's a beautiful woman. That yeah.
Oh, Ryan, natty knockers.
Jesus Christ!
Hey,
Look at Ryan.
Ryan,
Ryan's on fire tonight.
100%, bro, 100%.
No, this has made Ryan's night, and you know it.
Tell me, why is Tom Atkins wearing a fucking Vietnam veteran fucking jacket in this movie? I don't understand.
Yeah, he stole John Rambo's jacket from First Blood.
Yeah, I
that
feel like
asshole.
he's straight out of the fucking set from Platoon. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, he's like, Elias.
I
started. No.
So, Joe, you know what Darren said on their stream, their members only stream yesterday? He said I look like Charles Cyphers with the one hat with the beard.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked. No, well, that's kind of like saying all white people look alike. That's fucked up.
Here, maybe I send you guys the picture of the one he's talking about. He says it live on the stream, like, you motherfucker.
Hey,
I
I was
look
actually happy for those guys. They had that one guy that does a lot of those movie
The prop.
reviews.
Prop guy?
Name? No, another guy. I watch his shit a lot. He does a lot of movie reviews. He's really good. Can't remember his name, but I was really happy for them to have him on their show. That was awesome. I can't remember his fucking name though. Hey, doesn't that car look very familiar?
Yeah, the station wagon.
The station, fucking
The station
wagon.
wagon, and we were just at there. We were there. I love when I go to the church. Father Malone, Father Malone.
Not the picture on the right, but the one on the left I sent you guys is the one that they fucking like, oh, that's Brett. I'm like, that's not fucking me.
Let's see.
Maybe because of the
One on
hat.
the left.
Maybe because of the hat.
That's fucked up,
It's
bro.
a hat. We need to do it. We need a picture to do a side by side comparison. This is Brady at his age now, and this is Brady in his 80s.
It's the hat, bro. It has to
Colin,
be
did
that.
you watch that members only chat with them or when they said that? I would go, then they're talking about how we were doing the MILFs, right? We did the MILFs, and they're like, oh, we're monetized. We got to be good and all this. I go, this is coming from the same guy that took a picture of that fucking toilet at the bar.
Hey, you need to change your name from SuburbanShape to Brett Cyphers. Okay, the hat, the glasses, the shirt, everything.
Because I had that hat at age 45. That's probably part of it. I had a hat
Take
just
care,
like
Joseph.
that at age 45.
Good hearing from you, buddy.
Oh man, later, Joseph. See you later, bub.
Joseph, take care.
Brett Cyphers sounds kind of cool.
Brett Cyphers. Oh my God, that does sound. Oh God.
Oh shit.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's fucking funny. That's fucked up.
KAB.
Oh, look who it is.
That beautiful woman, Janet Lee.
Janet Lee.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of here. Somebody else, I said it myself.
It's time to say goodnight to those 9 and 10-year-old children. I'll be right back.
Yeah. It's all good.
Do it.
That's fucking. Hey, you need to make a fucking side-by-side photo and do an intro. Brett.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do that.
Introducing Brett, a new member to the podcast, Brett Cyphers. Oh, that's so good.
Brett Cyphers.
Oh.
Well, do I still have the Bretties? Do I still have the one when he's passed out?
Oh yeah,
That's still up here. Hold on. We haven't brought that one up in a while.
that makes me laugh.
Shit, did I take it? I know I have it, but did I take it down? No, I still have it. There it is. For those that have never seen this is Bretty. The three of us were hanging out one night, and Bretty got so drunk he passed out while we were just video chatting.
Hey, bro, he was out. He was out.
He did wake up though, remember?
He did. He walked around aimlessly.
Hey, we were at this church.
Yes.
Joe was at this church too. We were at the church.
It's so small.
It is, but no, it still looks the same.
Yeah.
The only difference is you can't drive up the side if there's no driveway anymore. Remember, it's all like it's all grass now. Father Malone.
It was kind of surreal to go into that place. It was fucking cool. That was fucking cool.
It really was. It looks exactly the same. Very small church.
The fact to know that Janet Lee was in that
I can't remember. Was it like Lutheran or Methodist church? I forget.
Was it Lutheran? I think it was Lutheran. I think it was Lutheran. Look at that. Just know that she walked down that pew. Like, oh my God. So epic, dude.
There's where he does the Myers. He just comes from nowhere. She just shit herself. I have something to show you. Excuse me while I whip this out.
That's right.
And Sean Clark could now read that because he owns it.
Dude, that's fucking cool. God damn. Yeah, he's not I don't think he's here this year. Usually he comes here every year to Houston, but he's not here. I don't think he's here. So I think I think Tom Atkins let him borrow his mustache for the movie.
Yeah, they just exchanged it.
They just swapped it off like Mr. Potato Head.
Hey, at least it wasn't the mustache from. You said at least it didn't paint it on like the mustache, like in Sleepaway Camp, the one cop.
Yeah. Oh, no,
it was like 2 pieces of electrical tape. So, did you see any? Did you do any celebrities first night?
No, I did. I just walked around a little bit. The main chick from Freddy vs. Jason is here, the final girl. So I want to meet her. Devin Saw was here. I met him before, but we've got some Chucky stuff we want him to sign. And then who else is we really? The main one is Heather Langenkamp. I've seen her at a couple cons, but never got nothing signed from her. So I really want to get her to sign some stuff. Very big Heather Langenkamp fan. But it's not really that
Nice.
star-studded. The main the main theme is like Twilight, and I'm not into that shit. MB loves that shit, but I'm just like,
Ugh,
I could care less. I
right.
could care less.
Nah.
Them motherfuckers have their own room, bro. There's 5 of them, and they have their own fucking room. It's like, really? It's not that serious. But it's a lot of newbies this year. It's not bad. It's just a lot of newbies.
Pretty sure Ryan pissed himself when the Brady video. I have to come up with another one too. And don't worry, I'll do some of myself too. I got to get some good drunk footage of myself. Ryan says, just want to say Monica Keena's jugs with his tongue. Adult Monica Keena, just for clarification again. Nice. Yeah, she's so hot. Oh. Even I think, well, she still looks okay. I mean, I know she's done with Edward Furlong and her drug habit. Is she back to being hot again?
That motherfucker's here too, Edward Furlong.
Is he?
Yes, he fucking looks like fucking hammered dog shit. Like, you expect to see somebody like in the way that kind of decent. I was like, dude, what the fuck happened to you? What the fuck?
Yeah, too much hard partying.
He said, fuck it. Cocaine, take the wheel.
Colin says, I reckon Holbrook was sitting with his ass on someone's feet as they were lying down. Then on cue, they launched him forward for that. Yeah, because he was just like,
process. Oh. No.
I'm sorry, because every time you pick me up, I have bad luck.
Mm-hmm.
It's process maneuver. So let's tune it in. What's the timestamp is 38 minutes and 30 seconds. We're watching The Fog, part of our double feature of the late great Charles Cyphers. Passed away. Was it Tuesday? He passed away on Tuesday, right?
Yeah. All right.
Today or watch along.
Poor buddy.
So now if we look back on the OG movie. So from the OG movie, now Charles Cyphers is gone. Donald Pleasance is gone. Robert Phelan, which is no, not Robert Phelan. That's no, I think he's gone too. That's the doctor that's talking to Loomis. For Christ's sakes, Sammy can't drive a car. I think he's gone too. Both parents are gone.
What's his name?
Michael's parents.
The balcony. What's his name?
Jim Winburn is gone.
Jim Winburn gone.
Yeah, tell you. And we got 24. So we got 4 more years. 4 more years. Hopefully we don't lose too many more.
Hang tight. They gotta hang in there, man. Like fucking. Yeah,
it is. This is a really good, great story that he's telling about the balloon.
Uh-huh.
And this son of a bitch better hold on too, because I'm gonna go hang out at the bar with him again.
One more time. Chicken shit. Shit.
So who's left in the chat that's going to go to H50? We'll be there again. I'll be there with bells on. That was a blast. 4 years? Shit, I'll be 56. At age 50, I'll be 56. What the fuck? What the fuck? I did stop at a Spirit, and I replaced my what do you call it from last year that broke? My Halloween 2 goblet thing.
Yeah. Look at that.
Last year I was washing them because I have one I keep with the rest of the glassware, but I bought two. One to use to drink, and I went to wash it, and it slipped out of my hand and fucking broke in the sink last year. So I picked up a new one I can drink with. How many spirits have you hit so far, Joe?
Yeah. All of them. No. There's three. There's 3 open so far in San Antonio.
Yeah, me too. The 3 that are near me that I hit already, and they haven't had. They had most of them had a lot of the stuff I had from last year or so.
I have a problem, but I want to give you a little hint. I didn't know fucking people did this shit until recently, but if you go this year, if you go to the Michael Myers section or whatever, did you see the display that they have? It's like a cutout, and it's just his eye. It's like Michael's silhouette, his head. And you see his eyes.
Oh, the
Did
top
you
of
see
it?
that?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
They sell that at the end of the season, so you can put your name down on the
Yeah. That's how I got the other thing back here.
brother. I
Yeah.
didn't know that. I was like, yo, I want that because it looks fucking awesome and it looked good on my collection. So I told the lady, she's like, here, you gotta put your fucking name on a list. I'm like, what? You write your name down, and then at the end of the season, they call you and they'll sell it to you for like a couple bucks. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's
I didn't even pay. The thing that says the thing that I got from Halloween City, the thing that says he's back, the big cardboard display that I got back here from. I
Yeah.
went there that day, and it was still there. Because I had originally gone because the stand up like this. Halloween City had the stand up like the H2 Myers. They
Yeah.
had one. They had one that was a display. It wasn't for sale of the 2018 Myers.
Oh,
So I
shit.
asked the girl. I said, "Can I have that? I'll buy it from you." She's like, She said, "Just come the day after Halloween, and I'll just give it to you." So I came the day after Halloween, and some scumbag had already taken it. It was gone when I walked in the door because I was there. I was there when they opened the doors. It was already gone.
Fucking bullshit.
So I walked in the back, and they still had the display up for this. And I'm like, "Can I take this display? That's the Halloween 2 display." She's like, "Let's take it."
Dude,
Didn't pay for it, nothing.
that was fucking. I need that display, man. The eyes. He had the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. I need that. So good.
Hey, isn't Monica Keena where you're at?
Yes,
Joe?
Colin, you better be there.
I think so.
Oh, the jugs.
Yeah, that's the one from Freddy versus Jason, Monica Keena.
Yeah. I don't know her name because she doesn't look like she used to.
You'll get a kick out of this, Joe. My son just asked me. He heard some kid at camp asking him if he had ever seen the movie Blank Man with David Wayans. He's like, yeah. He's like, I guess you're supposed to watch it because, like, he's a superhero and he gets slapped around and he's saying to call him Susie. Then my son started screaming like a girl. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Stop that.
Hey, kids talk, man. That's hilarious.
That movie's funny.
Oh, the way you preface that, I was thinking something else. Like the kid came up and said, "Did you ever see a grown man naked?"
I would show my kids The Pest with John Leguizamo. That's where I really get kids going.
That movie is part of my childhood, man.
Or Drop Dead Fred.
Oh, yeah. Hey, cobwebs.
This part always creeped me out. When the thing speaks through her tape recorder, this part always creeped me out.
When they
When
just
you
walk
see the
through
water come from the driftwood.
When they walk through the church, Pat, were you reminiscing about walking through that church?
That's creepy.
Yeah, big time. We were just talking about how small it is in person.
Yep. I thought somebody was making a replica of the wood sign. I thought I remember seeing that somewhere online.
I'm surprised.
The
Surprised I haven't seen that at a convention. And then make both of them. Damn them all. One says 6 must die.
She's wearing the right sweater for her figure.
isn't,
I'll just say it.
isn't that what she's wearing in her
Figure.
in the yeah. Oh.
I was saying that figure, but I was thinking the other figure too.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Both, Joe, both.
Damn.
Oh man, just you throw that fucking shit on there. There you go.
His brain's main squeeze.
Yeah.
Joe, just to imagine, you and I weren't even born yet.
That's crazy.
Sorry, Ben. Just gonna be honest. God damn, look at her right there. Ooh.
I'll just go fuck myself. So you were born in 82 or 84?
March of 1981.
81. Okay,
86.
so you were in 81.
Joe's an 86 baby.
86, I was a freshman. So 81, I was 9. And 86, I was a freshman in high school.
Wow, you was already fucking finger banging a bunch of hot chicks.
Man, Joe wasn't even born
Sniffing
before
fingers
the
and
greatest
everything.
football team of all time. The 85 Bears won their Super Bowl. Man.
Oh.
Yeah, I
And yet,
remember that.
yet I know
Refrigerator
who they
Perry,
are.
and there was the what was the dance they did? Was that the Bear
Super Bowl
Shuffle? The
Shuffle.
Hollywood, what the hell was it called? The
Super Bowl Shuffle.
Super Bowl Shuffle.
Think
Well,
about
remember
a
that.
team.
Mick
Cocky
Michael-
team does that before they even won the thing. Doing that, that tells you something.
McMichael just got put in the Hall of Fame, right? Or
Raul
something
Julia.
He did.
He's in the chat.
He did.
Raul,
Hey, Raul
We're
Julia.
watching the
Gomez?
fog, and I know. Timestamp is 47 minutes and 58 seconds.
Or what's he in Street
the-
Fighter,
on the
Joe? I
fog.
forgot his name. It was his last movie, Raul Julia. Street Fighter.
is it Bison?
Yeah.
Colin was 12 and 86.
Yeah.
See? We're simpatico. We're close in age.
Well, Colin's my brother's age, so that's how I remember because they both turned 50 this year. They're 74 babies.
Oh, damn. Y'all don't seem that. When you say old, it's not right to say old because
Oh, they're
50,
kids at heart. We're all kids at heart.
50 is like the new 40.
Yeah, fuck that. We're all
Yeah.
kids at heart. Screw that.
Tell my
You
body
can always
that.
say- you can always
Whether-
say, you've been our age. We've never been yours.
You're only old if you need a mirror to check out your
would
trick. If
not
you catch
mind
my
going
drift,
backward.
You know what I mean?
You're only old if you can't wipe your ass.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh God.
You're only old if you can't see your Johnson.
Without a mirror.
No, that's if,
With a mirror.
that's
With
the
a mirror.
thing.
With a mirror.
The beer belly cannot. If the beer belly is blocking the goods, you got a problem.
Uh,
Brian didn't exist till April 11th of 86. He's an 86 boy too.
yeah. Yeah. He's older than me.
Now I'm getting on a kick with. I see Raul Julia in the chat. I'm thinking of the actor, of course. God, you ever
Don't
see the
make that
Rookie
up.
with Clint Eastwood and Charlie Sheen?
He's the
Raul
bad
Julia
guy.
is the villain.
He's the
Good
bad
movie.
guy. That's right. That's a good one.
Yes. That's a great movie.
What's her name? Sonia. What's the broad's name in it? She's got a daughter, Sonia Braga, right? Is that her name?
Is that her name?
Something Braga, right?
Yeah. That was a good.
I think so. Yeah.
I thought they had a good chemistry. Clint Eastwood and Charlie Sheen.
I thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they were good. And I miss old school Charlie Sheen.
Good Ryan. If the heavy back training day can't reach around and wipe my ass sometimes without my leg, please.
Yeah. Hey, bro, we don't have that problem.
No.
Oh God, I've told my kids, because you go through, as your parents get older, you start to deal with shit like that. Unfortunately, not to get in a serious note. And I tell my kids, I said, if I ever get to that point, I said, for the love of God, put something in my drink and take me out.
For real. Give me a quick
So
second.
I refuse to wear a diaper. Refuse of everybody wiping my ass except me.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go drain the vein.
Take me
Be
out.
back.
Do it up. Oh God, why is my daughter texting me?
What's wrong?
Oh God, my daughter's gonna be the death of me. Help me, please.
I saw some legendary place was
This.
closing in the Jersey
Why do I
area.
always forget this actor's name? He was in
That's the guy from Assault on Precinct 13. Johnson.
Where?
Something Johnson, right?
I can't remember. Yeah, exactly. I can't remember his name. Yeah, from Assault on Precinct 13. Shit, what the hell is he was? I was just about to say he was in. I just watched. Oh, he was in Day of the Dead also. He looks so
Darwin
much
Johnson.
different with glasses on.
Darwin Johnson.
That's it. He's dead. He's dead too, isn't he?
Yeah, he died. He died pretty not too long, I think, after this, if I'm correct.
Young.
Died, no, died in 98.
Hold on, where's my daughter? What does she want? Can we go in the camper? No girls. My daughter wants to have a sleepover in the camper. God help me. Oh, help me. Well, she wants to go. Well, she wants guys. She has her friends sleep over and like a couple of guys. She said the guys aren't sleeping with the girls, and I said, look, you girls can stay, but the guys can't. So.
Fuck.
She's gonna be the death of me. I'm telling you. 2 weeks, 2 more weeks, and she's gone. She's off to college.
God, I'm only starting that shit. And I'm gonna lose my mind.
You have the nails painted, Joe?
Sure does, like a sexy human being.
Attaboy. Just one hand? You're on mute.
Yeah, it was MB. So like we're driving. I just put my hand out like
Look,
that.
I just seen her sit up in the back. She just did the Myers. She sat up. Look.
She did the Myers sit up.
She just did the castle sit up.
That's right, Ryan. The pimp hand.
Yeah, she did.
Say
What, you
hi,
got
Mama.
fireworks ready?
Yeah. Get up and make me some food, woman.
Keeping his pimp hand strong.
That's right. Don't talk
Oh, that's
back.
great. She just sat up like fucking Michael Myers. Oh, she's gonna kick your ass when you're sleeping.
I did. My honey. Thinking of the guy.
Catherine Rose Day too. Oh, that's right. It was. Oh God, I always get them confused. You're absolutely right, Colin. Because they look like they could be brothers. I always get them confused.
Look at that bar. That's awesome.
How sexy did Nancy Loomis look in this scene?
She looked great. Her hair looked great.
Didn't she?
Yeah.
Doesn't she look great?
She's incredible.
Sexy as hell. Look at that old cigarette machine. God, remember cigarette machines?
Got to pull the lever.
You pull the thing out and the pack would come
Yeah.
down. I remember, remember my parents saying, go to the cigarette machine, give me the money, and I'd be able to go there and buy it, you know?
Yeah, they would send me to go buy this shit. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
What's with the fireworks?
Oh, you caught that. I thought it was one of those. I got it mixed up with one of those mosquito wicks, and it was a sparkler. So that'll be very.
Brett burns the house down on live YouTube.
I'm like, oh fuck! I didn't know if you guys noticed it when I did that. I'm like, oh shit! I didn't mean to do that.
That's awesome.
Was Darwin Johnson Carpenter's neighbor?
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Joe, you got to be up early. Are you hanging out with us?
Hello,
Because
my
I'm
name
gonna
is
be
Nick
up.
Castle.
I'm wide awake tonight.
I know.
I'm having a
This
cigar
is
after this.
I'm trying to match the same energy, but yeah, I don't think we have a. We just gotta get up early to have breakfast, but that's about it. Cause what?
This is dangerous. Make sure Tommy Lee
It's only
Wallace gets his
it's only
oatmeal.
5 to 10. It's 5 to 11. Yeah, make sure he gets his oatmeal. We say my buddies and my buddies from my podcast want to make sure that you got your oatmeal in a timely fashion.
That dude. I don't know. I'm a big fan, but he's kind of a grumpy. He's grumpy.
He's a weirdy dude too.
Yeah,
He's turning it to his buddy.
Yeah,
He was
grumpy.
He was the first person.
You walked away, Brady. We showed this, Brady, when you walked away.
What?
We showed this when you walked away.
Never gets old.
And it was all real. It's all real.
Never gets old.
And I said, in interest of fair airtime, I'll make sure that somebody gets a drunk video of me one of these days. So I'll show
The
you.
problem about having a beard is the mustache always in the way.
That's terrible. That is true, though. That is true. That is true. That is true.
Oh my god.
Good
That was
times.
funny.
I'll have to get somebody to record some drunk video of me so it's fair use.
Oh, so good.
Thank God I wasn't on fucking video last Saturday, Pat. That would have been bad. Damn.
Oh, I wish it was. That would have been classic. Raul says, I used to buy my dad smokes when I was a little kid. He would write me a note to bring him to the store. Really? And they would sell them to you? I remember, I remember I was 17 years old and my parents were chain smokers. Both of them smoked. They used to just say, here, and back then they say, here's $20, go get me a carton. My dad smoked Pall Mall Reds. Mom smoked Newport Menthol 100s. And they give me like $40 and buy them a carton of each. And nobody questioned it back then.
Nobody questioned it, right?
Well, we are celebrating Charles Cyphers, and here he's here again. He's hitting on Adrian Barbell. He's gonna meet his demise very shortly, unfortunately. They're crazy. There's no fog bank out there. Hey, there's a fog bank out there. And it's funny too because if you notice, Tom Atkins, he's driving the Phelps pickup truck.
He is. That's right. He's driving the Phelps pickup truck. Yes. And wait, look at that ugly
Yeah.
Sanford and Son looking
That's
thing.
fucking awesome.
Every time I see that truck, I just
Hey, you sound kind of intense tonight.
Where's Fred Fox?
Should be right outside my door now.
Charles Cyphers had the best fucking collars on his shirts in this movie.
Fucking turtleneck, man. It's crazy.
I like when he's just like, "Oh, you take something to keep you up." Just does make you feel a little weird sometimes.
Everyone's going crazy.
More fancy talk.
You know, but if you watch the special features on the DVDs on this, like this movie, they added a lot to it after the first cut, though, because it was more boring, they thought. I think the things they added helped.
Oh, yeah. You know, Adrian, I'm just about there.
Yeah.
Point where I stopped taking orders from you.
Stevie, take off your shirt.
Boom.
Yeah, right. Russellville gets a mention in both Halloween and the Fog. Somebody's trying to at the front door play a stupid joke.
Someone's at the front door, sweetheart, playing a stupid joke. Whoever it is, ain't gonna like finding me home.
Dan, stay away from the door.
He doesn't listen.
No, he don't listen. He gets his ass killed. Everybody check in. Who's left with us tonight for this? So we're streaming at 2 hours and 45 minutes. Shit's like one of our podcasts.
He's like, shut up, bitch. I'm going out there.
Oh.
Dan. You killed Sheriff Brackett. You bastard.
That's awesome. Dan.
And it's funny. All the music that's weird because like the radio station, she's a disc jockey. If you listen to the music they're playing, it all sounds like it came off the soundtrack to The Shining.
Oh yeah.
Dude, if,
We're in the when they're in the gold ballroom, the music playing.
Yeah.
dude, you think about this. Like, if you had never seen what she looks like and you're in this world and you've only heard her voice on the radio, and then when you finally meet her in person, you're like, my dream has come true.
Oh yeah. She's got a very sexy radio voice.
Colin's fading quickly. He's doing his best. Yeah, Colin, is it light out yet? It's like 5 o'clock in the morning.
He's a fucking trooper, man. Way to
Oh,
go,
no, it's Ryan. Not Colin. I apologize. I thought it was Colin. Colin's still going. Well, yeah. Well, Ryan, you said you get up at 2:30 in the morning, so it's 11:02. So you're gonna only get like 2 hours of sleep. Colin's still going. It's like 5:02 a.m. Look at him.
Hey, both of them are fucking beasts. That's crazy.
Yes.
That's why when I'm out there partying with Colin, who's gonna be hanging out all night with me? Colin. Actually, Darren
Darren will be too.
hanging out.
Darren's a
Darren
monster.
doesn't sleep either. Take my word for it. He parties.
Darren's a monster. Make sure he stays away from the
Frank will
toilet
go to bed,
paper
but it'll be me,
taking
Colin, and Darren still up.
Uh-oh. There goes the fog taking out the fucking power.
The sun's beginning to creep up on it. So we're watching the movie about the fog where it's dark and dank and the sun's starting to come up in Belfast.
Not that bad.
Someone's playing a stupid joke.
Why does the girl have a sailor's hat on?
See that? That's weird.
Did you see that? With the girl with a sailor hat?
There's like
What is
2
that
or
all
3
about?
of them in there.
That's like the girl that showed up at that fight with Michael Iron. So what are we gonna watch this Tuesday while we got everybody going here?
Good no.
What's Tuesday's watch along? Oh, so I was telling Brett I had this wacky idea for Sunday because we haven't done too much Halloween content. So I was thinking, why don't we do Fuck, Marry, Kill for all the different characters in the Halloween franchise?
I'm down.
Are you picking the scenarios of women, Pat, or how are we doing that?
Well, just cute guys, man, and I'm okay. I'm okay in my skin.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with my sexuality as well.
You don't have to. You don't
Remember,
have
it's
to
only Jenna Jameson's
throw me out
greatest
of bed.
hits. For that. Yeah, but I'll just let you know right now, Colin. Darren and I stay up all night, just like you. Frank's gonna go to bed.
Yeah, Frank behaves.
Frank won't stay
Frank
up.
behaves.
Yeah, Frank's the good guy on the shoulder that says, you should really go to bed and get some rest. But nope, me and Darren will stay up all night.
Pat, Joe can attest. Pat, Joe and we watching Pat that first night. That was pretty fun.
I don't know how the fuck he was standing that next day. I have no fucking I don't know how you got back. I don't know how you fucking woke up. I don't know how you made it through the day.
God bless Joe and his lovely bride. They got me in that fucking Uber or cab, and I was out.
Practice.
We were at that bar and we were taking shots or something.
Well, we walked back.
I was hurting. I was like, we gotta
Brett,
go.
you need to go back. I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm
like,
gonna go back.
Well, me, Darren, and Colorado walked back.
We made sure Pat's bag was still outside.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, thank God he made friends because we're like, later, bro. We fucking bounce.
Dude, how about that BMW that our friend Colorado bought, huh? What a beautiful car. I told her.
Yeah.
That's nice.
saw
Look
that.
at her.
All that.
Good for her. Good for her. Yeah, we got to get her on. We have to get her on for another stream. I'll have to reach out to her.
Oh man.
My son is trapped.
She's our, you know how we have Rob Windsor, International Man of Mystery, right? She's our International Woman of Mystery. How about that? Can we just say that?
Yeah.
She's our.
She's
She
very.
is.
She's maintained.
She's like
a
an
certain-
enigma.
Yeah, she's maintained a certain amount of distance. I can respect that.
And you could respect. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good point, Joe. I'm sorry. I should probably
Oh yeah.
add that
I'm-
in.
No, you're right. It's just kind of like she kind of keeps to herself in a way. This scene scared me, man.
Once we start ranking Halloween movies in a bar again.
Yeah.
So you guys know my buddy
This is
Jeremy that was out there with us.
Cobras.
He was all over finding the Predator popcorn buckets at the theater, and he got us each a couple. So
Oh,
very
that's
happy about this.
awesome.
Yeah, that fucking alien popcorn bucket. Oh man.
You got to make sure he comes. He's got to go to age 50 again. He was a lot
Oh,
of fun.
well, he just, you know what the problem was, Pat? He drank a lot waiting for us to come back because he got there early, if you remember. Kind of just like, I think Joe, Barry, Beth, and your wife were all kind of feeling it before you and I got back.
Oh yeah. We were 3 sheets to the wind.
Yeah, that's why when I kept talking to the wife, I'm like, "Are you drinking?" She's like, "Yeah." I said,
Oh.
"Yeah, because keep drinking, make my job easier."
Yeah, we had the flask on the tour. And we had at least a couple beers at the bar
Yeah,
when we stopped there.
we had like 2-3 beers at the bar. We had the flask. We had beers on the bus too.
Yeah, I had the
So
cooler
we were
bag,
doing
yeah.
shit. We were drinking out of the flask at what 11 o'clock in the morning.
I take that bag with me into my daughter's practices, and we just keep our waters and Gatorades in there. She's like, "If you use that for anything else, my daughter," I'm like, "What kind of question is that?" It's like, "I have a feeling you put beers in that thing." I'm like, you don't want to know what's been in that bag. A lot of miles.
Mrs. Culbrits. When is the new? I don't know. Is it next week? The new Alien film? Joe, I know
yes.
you're a big Alien
I thought it
Yes.
was
guys. Next week.
Is it? What's
Next
September?
week.
Is that Beetlejuice in September?
Yes, Beetlejuice is second week in September.
Yeah,
Beetlejuice is September.
Yeah. Okay.
That I'm looking forward to. I can't wait for that.
Man, I
That
was
looks
fucking
fantastic.
bugging because NECA just did that pre-order for the fucking the alien stuff. I'm like, fuck, man. But I can't afford that shit, man. They fucking just put up the accessory pack today too. I was like, fuck me.
I bet you those Texas Chainsaw Massacre Nikes went pretty quick, but not for $600.
Oh fuck, dude. You know there's gonna be some buttholes fucking buying.
How
them all
much?
out.
What's the name of that company?
Nike sneakers?
So it's the one company that makes very limited like themed Nikes. Like they did, I forgot which ones they did last time. I think they did the Chucky ones.
Oh,
They had all the good guy stitching on them and everything.
they can keep that shit.
I remember,
keep that
wasn't it the
shit.
Nightmare on Elm Street Vans were expensive? I remember Vans did the Elm Street ones.
That's right. That's right. Oh, sold out quick. Go. This shit was so suspenseful, man. This part right here. Fuck.
Tell you,
Imagine
man, it's the
fucking-
Phelps fan. The Phelps pickup.
Freaking Tom Atkins is like, "Is that kale on your arm?"
All right.
It reminds me of
I
that
know. I was
scene-
just up. I let the puppies out. I let the puppies out to pee. I didn't pee. I'll be right back.
It's funny, like, because right now, where we're at, the party's still going on downstairs. We're on the, I can't tell you what floor, but I can still hear people fucking partying out, like outside. Like they're fucking loud.
Are you in the hotel at the convention?
Yeah.
What kind of hotel is that?
Yeah, Marriott.
What is it, Marriott? Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, that looks like I remember the videos from last year when you were at. That looked like a party freaking. That looked like a real fucking party convention.
Bro, the motherfuckers, they're like everybody's friends here, dude. Like everybody knows everybody. Everybody's so cool and shit. It's like fucking like a high school reunion. Like motherfuckers just hang out. They're so much fun and just so happy to see you. And it's fucking killer, man.
Is it just you and MB or?
Yeah, but I don't know. Like we invited her mom, but she didn't want to come, and then nobody wanted to come. But I was like, but this is kind of like a yearly thing that we do, and it's pretty fun. I mean, we're tired because we had to
drive.
Yeah, it was a drive, and then we had to do everything this morning. Like we got up she got up early, and then we were getting stuff around the house done. So by the time we actually got here and everything settled down, and it was, it takes a lot out of you.
What's it? A few hour drive?
Yeah, about a little under 3 hours. Yes, Christopher Lee Dracula. That Vincent Price figure is going to be sick, man. Hell yeah.
Did I see that
Look
they're
how sexy
making
these
Terror
are.
2 and Home Alone figures, or
Got
did
these?
that must be something else?
No, you're right. They're doing the Toonie Terrors. They're going to do the Wet Bandits, Kevin McAllister.
Stickers. You got other stickers.
Look at
Oh,
those.
Hey, look at that. That's awesome. I need that from one of them for my MacBook. They're making a fucking Pee Wee Herman Ultimate figure.
I saw that.
That's gonna be fucking cool.
Oh, really? I still can't believe he's gone. That's crazy.
Tequila.
I still love him in Cheech and Chong's Nice Dreams. He plays the hamburger dude. He's the waiter.
Hamburger dude.
Paging Mr. Herman. Mr. Herman. Paging Mr. Herman.
I'll prepare, Colin, because I'm gonna get a couple more, and I'll be pasting them all over the place when I come over the pond, the other side of the pond. The fog. Oh, look at this, Joe. I should have some. You gonna hang out, Joe, after this?
I think MB orders some food, so I think we're gonna eat. So I might have to go and get the food whenever.
Because I'm gonna have a cigar, and I have some of this.
You motherfuckers! Woodsford Reserve, baby. Look at that. Oh,
Put a dent in it too.
yeah, that bottle's not gonna last. We're about to dominate that bottle.
No, it doesn't. I buy this stuff, and it's just like I should just have a feed bag.
Seriously.
So this is weird. So remember when we get to the church, this whole side of the church does not have this driveway anymore.
Nope,
That's
it's
crazy.
not there anymore. That's right.
Yeah. And how great is that? We were there, and they had the Phelps truck, and they had a different station wagon. They had the panel station wagon. So there's a theme here with Carpenter. He must like old pickup trucks and and station wagons.
Father, is there a basement?
And Carpenter was just on a roll at this time. It's just
Won't do any good. He's all drunk.
like he literally didn't have like a dud until later in his career.
Isn't that crazy? He's just fucking.
You know what I thought? With Atkins being at the Buccaneer, they really should have had Atkins come around the corner to the Fog Church, because he could have took pictures in front of the Fog Church.
Yeah, that's true.
Give him a leather jacket.
Right?
Hey, can you shave and make sure your mustache grows back right away?
Where's that
That'd be
lighthouse? Where's that lighthouse at again?
Yeah, for those
Fort
that have never been out
Ray's-
there, they don't know.
It's
The lighthouse is it's like 10 hours away from where we were, right?
it's yes, it's outside of wine country and just past San Francisco.
Oh,
And if you were talking, I'm going to tell you guys, that would be a cool trip to do before H50 to go out that way. Because my wife would be all in going to there. We could make sure to get the kids watch, go to an extended weekend, go to wine country, man. It'd be awesome. You don't want to go?
You hear this chick in the back?
What she
She's like,
does?
ooh, me too. I'm down. I'll go. I was like, you ain't going nowhere. You're gonna stay home and do laundry and dishes and stuff.
Pat, what do you think? We go up that way. We could go to where the birds was shot. Go to where the birds are shot. We could do a ton of stuff.
My wife would love that. She would get a kick out of seeing that.
There's some good
She would
horseback
definitely get a
riding.
kick out
We
of
get
seeing
some horseback
all
riding.
that.
Lisa would do that in a heartbeat. You know that.
You go where I tell you go, woman. You hear me?
All right, so Labor Day weekend, you guys got to have to look for cheap flights to Newark.
We'll be in Colorado.
For
So you come and
for
party for
Wayne
Ringstock.
Ringstock.
Ringstock. It's gonna be Ringstock, and we're gonna have nothing but brown M&Ms.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I'm confused.
Less coloring.
Why is it brown? Why is it brown? Why brown? How come only brown?
Remember Wayne's World too, when they have Wayne stock?
Oh,
And the guy was like, the time I was working for Aussie, and he said,
I
you
got
want
it.
you want the brown M&Ms?
Got it. I got it. That book
Ooh,
looks
that's
raggedy as shit.
Ooh, that's hot, Eddie. That's hot.
That's hot.
That's hot.
All right, guys,
Dude,
we just
I
hit
dig
3
Tom
hours.
Atkins.
Who's in the chat left? Chime in that you're
Dude.
still alive.
I'm digging Tom Atkins' leather jacket, man. He looks badass.
Yeah, now he looks like fucking what Kit from Knight Rider. What's his name?
I'm just watching Adrian Barbeau, and I'm just like, oh, she's amazing in this.
Yes, Joe. Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. No, that's
And
fucking creepy.
Stevie Wayne's figure comes with that cross, which is even more hilarious.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite NECA figures, Joe.
Awesome. I was still hanging out with us. Nice.
It's fucking incredible, bro.
So we have 11 minutes left, just under 12. We're at 11:45 left. In our double feature honoring the late great Charles Cyphers, who's already passed away in this film already. He's already got killed.
Wouldn't
But
you
we
think that
figure
cross?
we choose 2 of his iconic roles.
That cross has got to be at least 60 pounds, right?
Yeah, that shit
If
looks
not more.
heavy as hell.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What's going on? I'm all blurry.
Oh, she's got her hair.
Leave her alone.
Leave her alone.
Leave her alone. Don't go in there.
I'll be right back.
I guess jumping in the water was out of the question.
Exactly.
Fucking demonic Michael.
That shit's fucking. I love it. I love
it too.
So bad it's good.
Did I see a video where somebody changed like the lyrics of the Ghostface? Did somebody have a video where it's like him swearing? It's like the Ghostface killer's throwing F-bombs in his.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I
love this. I love this shot of them going through the pews, right?
Yeah. It's awesome. The way it's lit. And no, we were there. We were right there where Blake is.
Blake, I have your gold.
There he is.
Ooh, Adrian, what are you doing up there? Don't go up there.
Great can.
Great everything.
Hell yeah. They're
I'm a sucker
coming.
for a good can. Sorry.
They're coming.
I never got into the comics.
Stole
I
your gold.
probably should have because there's additional stories to them. Be kind of cool to read those.
Do you have any of them? You have some, don't you?
I don't know. There's that additional. There's the
I
book
thought you
that I
did.
think they all got put together. No. Take me.
Hold me. Touch me.
I'm Father Malone. Take me. I'm yours.
Touch me. Yeah, right there.
Slap me around and call me
Who
Susie.
cares?
Forget it.
Send more cops.
More brains. This guy looks like he's got a hockey stick.
Oh, that's what we talked about. Thank you for saying more brains. Since we did Dawn of the Dead last week, weren't we going to do Night of the Living Dead this week?
Original, yes.
The OG?
Yes, OG. Yes. And then
All right, so
maybe
we're
the
doing
remake
OG
the
Night of the
next
Living
week
Dead.
we were talking about. Maybe the
Really?
remake following.
Yeah,
Night of
the
the
remake.
Dead
Then
or
we can do
Return of the
Day of the
Living
Dead.
Or Return. Y'all doing OG Night of the Living Dead?
We talked about just doing like a whole zombie thing. So because since we did Dawn of the Dead last week, we'll do this week. We'll do it.
We did Return to the
We'll
Living
do
Dead,
Return
I
of the
thought, right?
Night of the Living Dead. OG.
Awesome. Yeah, I don't know. No, I should. Either one's fucking bad.
Yeah, I'm an ass man. Sorry,
Billy Gunn?
such an ass man. Yeah, looking forward to the OG. That's my favorite. I love that.
I'm an ass man.
Love the OG.
Dun, dun.
Yeah, I'm Cosmo
You're the
Kramer,
ass
ass man.
man.
You got that right.
I'll have to go get my ass man license plate that I have hanging in the garage.
That's right.
Oh God, that's so good. But my name's Billy.
Wow.
Remember that?
6 minutes
Fucking
left.
Rock.
We have 6
The
minutes
Rock
left
calls
in
him
the
Bob.
fog.
Bob, but my name's Billy. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Those three hotties.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I think as this film progresses, Nancy Loomis gets more sexier. Am I right?
For real.
Mom, can you
Look
believe
her in
the
the
girl
back, she's
behind you
sexy
had
as
me
hell.
watch her kids that she was babysitting?
Oh, Blake.
You're fucked, Father Malone.
There's the church. We were there.
Oh, hey, baby. Oh, look at her. Oh, man. Sorry.
Sorry. Did
I'm
I say
an
that out loud?
ass
Just take her.
man. Dun, dun.
Hello, ladies.
Val Venus.
That's right.
No, I gotta play that one. I gotta play that. That's so good.
Man, these movies went quick tonight. Holy shit. I can't believe it's freaking 3 hours and 8 minutes. 12:23 here. 12:23 a.m. The witching hour.
All those fucking sexual innuendos and shit. Oh, I love it.
Choppy, choppy, your pee-pee. Remember when those?
Oh yeah,
Jap-
with the fucking sword.
Yamaguchi son.
Yeah. And they show his bare ass. He's like,
I got him tied up. Got his pants down. Right up. Choppy, choppy, yo pee-pee.
Oh my god.
Because he's fucking banging the guy's wife.
So
right?
here's a question,
Wow.
Colin. You still out there? Is Colin after this? Are you going to go eat breakfast? You going to go to bed, or are you going to watch another movie?
He's gonna listen to Val Venus.
Because the sun's got to be coming up.
No, Colin's an animal. Colin is an animal.
Oh, he's a beast.
I love him. Love him. I swear, hey,
He's just
Pat,
lucky he doesn't live near me.
Pat,
I'd be such a bad
I know-
influence.
I know he's coming to H50. I don't know if I can go to H50 if Colin's not there. No joke. Colin's got to be there. Right? He's got to be there.
No, he's got to go.
He's got to go. It's a good ending. This is a good Carpenter ending.
Final
though.
scene coming up.
Yep.
Great ending.
Great ass.
You know what? Maybe that would be a Jeremy Moorhead. I would love to do the Carpenter endings, like the best Carpenter endings.
Oh yeah.
I really love the They Live ending because you just
Yeah, we haven't had
know
Jeremy on in a while, man. We should get him on.
the chaos that happens when They Live ends is just priceless to me.
Colin, he's gonna watch High Plains Drifter next, and then drift off to sleep. That's great.
It's a great Clint Eastwood Western. Very good.
Comfort movie. My comfort. So that's a good topic. Our comfort movies. This is one of my comfort movies, The Fog. I've always put it on.
That's a
This
good
is
topic.
And what we're
This-
watching on Tuesday. This is great. But Night of the Living Dead is a big comfort movie for me. Big comfort movie. That is The Fog.
Elizabeth
Rest in peace,
Soley?
Charles Cyphers.
Rest in peace.
Yes, Chuck.
Life well lived.
Chuck, thanks for just giving me a bulk discount on all those autographs 20 plus years ago.
Dan O'Bannon.
Signed like 10 things for me for $60. It's fucking
Oh, the
stupid.
good old days, huh?
Oh, and Jim Winburn was a stunt driver in this too. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah. There's Darwin Johnston as Dr. Phoebes.
And Darwin Johnston, Rob Bottin was Blake.
Christopher Cundy, I'm guessing that's one of Dean's kids.
Sherry Jacoby is
Hey.
probably one of the kids of Nancy Platt Jacoby.
Bernardi.
Barry Bernardi.
Oh, I don't know if we've discussed this before. I might have sent it to you in a message. So they had a screening before the pandemic in California, out in Hollywood, of The Fog and Halloween 3.
Huh.
And Fright Rags made an exclusive poster, 250 of them, and it's a collage together of Halloween 3 and The Fog. And it's signed by all of them were
Really?
signed by Tom Atkins and signed by the artist.
No shit.
I saw in a flashback it was the guy wanted 250 for it. I didn't do it, but I should send you guys a link. I'm sure there's one online.
That long?
I just couldn't drop the money on it.
Oh, I thought it was 10 something. Okay. All right, guys. She said the food is almost here. I gotta
Yeah,
go
I
down.
don't,
Okay, do what you got to do, buddy. Do
But-
what you got.
why
I
Rob
gotta
Bottin retired or whatever. He
Love
just
you guys, man.
he just did what he wanted to do and he just disappeared. Later, JoJo.
Okay, love you, bud.
All right. I'll see y'all later, okay?
Later.
Have a good night.
All right. Good night, guys.
Good
Yeah,
night,
man.
Mary Beth.
Go
Take
eat.
care. Bye.
So I remember what did Sean say about Rob Bottin about him? Shit. Oh, all right. My dog is up again. Why you know what Petey like is attached to me? One of the puppies likes to hang out with me. And she's like, he's up again. So maybe we'll end the stream and we'll pick this back up on Sunday night. You gonna be around or no, Brett?
Yeah, what do you got to do? You got to take care of some stuff?
I just gotta go let the puppy. I go grab Petey, let him out, the puppy.
Yeah, do that too.
Then I'll be
You
outside
wanna-
having a cigar.
Yeah, what do you want to give me? Like,
Yeah, I'll hit you up in a little
you
bit.
Okay, sounds good.
Like 20 minutes.
Yeah, sounds good.
Everybody, thanks for coming and hanging out. And 3 hours and 14 minutes, double feature of the OG Halloween in the Fog to celebrate the life of the late, great Charles Cyphers. So
Yes.
do us a favor, hit
Press-
that like button on the way out, hit that subscribe button. If you're watching this after the fact, comment below. We'll be back on Sunday night for the podcast. And everybody have a great weekend. And Colin,
Rest in peace.
hit play on your next film, on the next movie.
Rest in peace, Chuck. Loved you, bud.
Yeah. All right, guys. Later.